What's up, everyone? Here we go. All right, we're testing. Can you hear me fine? I've got an AC unit going. The AC unit's out of the closet, everyone. My beard's looking crazy right now. All right. Hello, my name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect, and we are here to watch a couple different hockey games today. We're going to be watching the Abbotsford Canucks versus the Texas Stars in their Game 5. Abbotsford does have the chance to send Texas to the golf course. We'll see what happens. The Charlotte Checkers are waiting as they did 4-0 Laval Rockets, which I think we've already told you here on Nothing is Perfect. We're also going to be keeping our eye on the Edmonton Oilers versus the Florida Panthers in Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals. I know last stream we didn't really cover the Edmonton versus Florida, but we are going to keep our eye on it this time. I've got the scoreboard ready to go over here for you. And then whenever we're in the intermission, there's a good chance that we'll be able to keep track of that. So we'll flip over once we're in the intermission for the Abby game. The AHL and the NHL, they start at the same time, but I looked it up, and the last game between Edmonton and Florida didn't start until 6:22. Actually, I can show you that. Let's pull it up here. All right, I know I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, now let's start by saying what we're going to do tonight, because we got to have an agenda, right? We got to have a lineup. So, Western Conference Final, Game 5 between Abbotsford and Texas, the Canucks versus the Stars. And then we're also going to have Game 2 between the Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers in Edmonton. Edmonton taking Game 1 in overtime. Abbotsford taking Game 4 in double overtime. So it was an exciting night the other night. But we're going to start off by saying hello to all you beautiful, beautiful people who are in chat waiting to get started here tonight. We're going to review Abbotsford's stats. We're going to review the series stats so far between these two teams. And we'll have a look at last game and preview tonight's game. And then during the first intermission, it's probably going to be Oilers versus Panthers. That's the thing. The timing, it's weird. But we'll discuss that more. Because we have a little bit of like a free balling night kind of going on here. Usually we're very specific with what we're doing first and second intermission. But we do have PWHL news we got to talk about. The PWHL Vancouver franchise has now signed 5 players in their expansion draft. So we're going to have a look at their news announcements about all the people they have joining their team. And then we do have a little bit of retro Canucks memorabilia. There was one piece this year for show and tell that I could not find for the life of me. And it was one of my favorites. And if we have a chance, you may get to see it. Let's see. Maybe I'll just show you guys this. I'm going to show you the back, okay? I'm just going to show you the back to start, okay? As you guys can see, distributed by the Vancouver Sun. That's the only thing. And maybe can you guys tell who in the chat could tell me what player that is? Tell me what player for the Vancouver Canucks this guy is. He's all fuzzy, but if you really know the Canucks, you may be able to tell. Okay, so that's your sneak preview of the last. I think this is my very last piece of really, really cool Canucks memorabilia that I wanted to show you guys, and I just found it. So we'll have a chance to look at that tonight. So that's what we're doing. Game 4, Western Conference Finals, Game 5 between Abbotsford and Texas, and then Game 2 between Florida and the Edmonton Oilers. So let's jump into chat. Calvin 99 Charlie. I'm so sad. Was late on the payment for the Wi-Fi. Now it's off. Maybe for the weekend because Telus isn't answering. Is using data right now. No, Calvin. Yeah, me and Calvin were chatting a bit today. We're adding each other on Chivalry so you guys can see Calvin and me 1v1 each other. Calvin, is your internet still out or are you still rocking? Is your back up and running, bro? The line changes here. What's up, Tyler? How's it going, my dude? Calvin 99 Charlie. Vancouver Canucks is third. Did somebody just ban? It looks like Calvin's, all of his messages disappeared. What's that? Vancouver Canucks is third for Canadian market, according to the hockey guy, aka Shannon. Dick Large. Okay, you can start. Dick Large is here. What's up, Dick Large? How's it going, my dude? And then Big Hog's like, yo! And then Andrew's like, hope all is well today. What's up, Andrew? How's it going, brother? And he says, 3-0 Abby. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? 3-0 Abby. Finish things off. Calvin, hack into the neighborhood Wi-Fi. Is that a thing? Is there neighborhood Wi-Fi in your area, Big Hog? Welcome to the show, Big Hog. Big Hog Hockey. Andrew, elimination she loves, show up tonight, I think. And then Big Hog's like, nerd! JK, good luck. Is there weird stuff happening in chat? Remember the other night, chat was all bizarre and bouncing all over the place? I think it's doing it again. God damn it, YouTube. All right. Looks like it. I don't know. Maybe it is fine. Who knows? Andrew says, man, school. Haven't done that in 15 odd years. Do not miss writing those. Oh, bro. Oh, so Hachiko just like abandoned the ship. Because Hachiko was here for a second, and I think some of Hachiko's shit went wrong. 25 years for me. 25 years since Jay was in school. Welcome, Jay. Nice to see you, buddy. Big Mac 133. Yo, what's shaking, everybody? How's it going, Big Mac? Nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for all the donos last stream. That was crazy. Very generous of you. I wanted to thank you again for all the, what was it, 20 gifted memberships you dropped when we hit 1,000 subs? We hit 1,000 subs. It was like 40 something subs in one stream. What a wild stream that was. Abby wins in the second overtime, and we hit 1,000 subs. It was a crazy night. Jay Bacot, PWHL Vancouver and PWHL Seattle both have filled their signings list. PWHL Vancouver has the better list. Now we wait for the PWHL expansion draft, which takes place June 9th. Yeah, so coming up in 3 days. And we'll talk more about that, Jay. Thanks for the preview. We're going to get more information about what happened in the PWHL signing window that both Seattle and Vancouver have taken advantage of, signing all 5 players they can in that window. Hello, Russell, says Heystone. What's up, my dude? Welcome back. Andrew, the playoff beard is getting thick for me as well, Russell. Oh, yeah, it's getting pretty wild. I've been trimming the neck, you know, because I got to be professional for my other job. But usually, if it's a Vancouver Canucks playoff run, I do not trim or anything. It is just absolute chaos on my face. I would have rather going for Knight over Nurse. Is Nurse better? Nurse is younger. I would say that's probably the big advantage, is that Nurse is slightly younger. Knight did just announce that she will be retiring from international play. So, but she's American too, so I think it's probably a better fit for Seattle anyways. But yeah, Nurse is going to be badass for us. Skytrain Alpha, go Canucks, go! Let's go Panthers! What's up, Skytrain Alpha? Nice to see you, buddy. KJ Brazy, salutations all. KJ says Big Mac. Free base. Free base? What? Where's the boss, Russ? So Crystal is not on the stream tonight. I should address that because we are going to celebrate the 1,000 subscribers with Crystal on for the full stream. She is working tonight. So my wife got bored and she's like, I want another job. So she went and got another job. So she's working at her other job tonight. She normally works Monday to Friday during the day, but she's going to be working Friday and Saturday nights now, making mad cash. Yeah, Dobby is here, but the wife is gone for the night until probably around 9. So you guys might see her, you might not. If she gets home before the stream's over, I'll have her pop on and say hello. Pins. Kluche, yeah, you're absolutely right, Tyler. Jay got it too. Yeah, the old guys. All the old guys. Look at us. We all know who it was. Dan Kluche. Great save, Kluche. I remember hearing that a lot. Yep. Ooh, cooties. Still rocking the data. His name is Richard Russ. Richard. Dick Large says 5'2" Abbotsford. Soul Search Gurus. Hello there, Russell and rest of chat. What's up, Soul Search? Nice to see you. I guess it's not a toothy grin. It's just a regular grin. KJ Brazy. Chico has an essay, I think he said. Haven't trimmed shit. Flavor saver few. For the win? Yeah. No, my mustache is kind of out of control right now. I'm jello. I wish I can grow a beard. All I can grow is stranglers. Native's problem. Laugh out loud. You need a miracle to grow hair and stuff, Calvin. Yeah, for some reason, Hachiko is not showing up. Is Hachiko gone now? I think Hachiko was only here for a second. Hi, guys. I can't watch today because I got an essay to do, but I hope we win 30-0. Okay, yeah. So Hachiko was here, but he has to go. All right. Let's have a look at some stats and stuff going into this game. So, first off, we'll have a quick look at the stats moving forward. Actually, let's have a look at the last game. So it was a 5-4 victory for the Abbotsford Canucks in the second overtime. Abbotsford scoring 2 goals in each of the periods, but allowing a goal very late with only less than 20 seconds left to go. Rick Owen scoring from Capobianco and Cole Lind, our dreaded enemy Cole Lind, who had 2 assists in the game. So they did tie it up, but then Danila Klimovich was an unreal goal at the very end. What an absolute beauty. You know what? Screw it. Let's just bring it up here. I'm going to bring up the goal because it's too beautiful not to watch again. I actually have been enjoying this. We've been able to show some highlights during the stream without having me getting banned. So let's bring up the goal because it's got to be on here, right? Got to go back a little bit. Here it is. So Klimovich dekes to the middle and then just roofs a backhand. Like, it's absolutely filthy. Of course, we're on the Texas feed, so we don't get that. Yeah, just look at that, like, toe drag to the backhand and then just top cheese right where mom keeps the peanut butter. Yeah, so that's how the last game ended in double overtime. Klimovich coming back in the lineup, so it was very exciting. So Klimovich getting the first star of the game. And then let's have a look here too. I made the spreadsheet quickly today. So this is all the stats through the first little bit. Oh, it's so tiny too. Sorry, I'll make this bigger for you guys. I always do that, don't I? I like my spreadsheets thick. Okay, that's probably a little better for you. All right, so this is all of the, yes, dismiss, get away. All of the stats so far through the first 4 games of play. So right now, the leading scorer in this series is Blumel. And Stranges, Wolanin, Lind, Carlson, and Nielsen are all tied with 2 goals. Nielsen having 2 goals in the last game, looking really good. Nice solo effort from him too. Very similar actually on the backhand, scoring top corner to the Klimovich winner. And then yeah, you can see Blumel and Stranges are the top scorers, along with Lind for Texas, and then Carlson with 2 also. Looking good. And then assist-wise, it's no contest between anyone. Carlson's got 5 assists so far in this series. So he's looking pretty good. Danger's out there setting people up along with his 2 goals. And then you got Hughes, Cameron Hughes, no relation to Quinn Hughes, 4 assists for the Texas Stars, and Capobianco also with 3 assists, so not looking bad. And then Wolanin and Lind, Karo, Huru, Kudratsev, and Trey Taylor, who's also from Richmond, have 2 assists. But yeah, Hughes and Baines. Baines looking really, really good on the assists as well. And then overall points, obviously, it's going to end up Carlson absolutely being a monster in this series so far. He's got 7 points through 4 games so far, which is unreal. And then plus minus wise, oh, that's not where you click. Right now, it is Carlson, Baines, and Kudratsev. Look at this. This is the story right here. The top 4 best plus minus so far in this series is 4 Vancouver Canucks: Carlson, Baines, Kudratsev, and Hirose, which is good to see. Hirose looking really good. He's a +3 in just 3 games too, because he did not play to start the series. And then shots wise, Blumel actually for Texas is number 1, and then Carlson just behind him. And then Phil DiGiuseppe, he's got 14 shots. 10 of those shots came in 1 game. So that's a funny stat as well. And then here, my head is in the way over these. So let's see if we can move my wee little bonnet out of the way here. And where do I put myself? Okay, I'll put myself over here. Points per game wise, I mean, it's pretty. Oh, now my head just popped back to where it was. Points per game. So Carlson with the most points per game at 1.75. We got a bunch of guys who are all at 1 point per game. So Blumel, Lind, Wolanin, Baines, and Klimovich all at 1 point per game. But you can see that points per game, Canuck. So it's pretty even, right? The top 9 points per game players are pretty much split even between the 2 teams, which is good to see. All right. And then this is shots per game. But yeah, Blumel obviously with the most shots per game. And then we'll have a look at today's game. Actually, let's have a look at the special teams first. We can probably put my head back where we want it again. So this is everyone in the playoffs so far. So Abbotsford and Texas very close in the power play, 23.7%, 21.7%. Very, very close. And then penalty kill wise, Abbotsford still right up there. Obviously, they've allowed some goals against on the power play while trying to penalty kill. They're still at 91.5%, which is still really, really good. Texas is all the way down at 83.3%. So when it comes to special teams, it does appear that Abbotsford has maybe a slight advantage, but it's not a massive advantage. Maybe a 10% swing, which at the end of the day isn't too crazy, you know? Let's put my head back up in the other corner. And then when it comes to just overall scoring in the AHL playoffs so far, again, it is a lot of guys that we are seeing in this series. Very impressive from Texas. 5 of their players in the top 6. The only one who's cracked them out of the top 6 is Mr. Linus Karlsson. He's got 17 points in 16 games, so he's looking to pull ahead of Cameron Hughes, who has a ridiculous amount, 19 points too. Lots of points. And then Capabianca, also very impressive as a defenseman to be this high up in the points. Sammy Blais and Arshdeep Baines both with 11 points. Sammy Blais did not play in the last game, so we'll see what happens tonight. And then we also have Mr. Phil DiGiuseppe with 9 points, so a couple guys there. All right. So we're here to watch the Texas Stars versus the Abbey Canucks, and the puck's about to get dropped. And then I'll also keep you guys up to date on the... Oh, and the Abbey Canucks win the opening faceoff. There it is. Abbey dumps it into the Texas zone. Puck bump behind their net. Picked up there by Texas. Abbey throws a hit. Sasson forechecking. I'll give you guys the lineup as it comes out. Yeah, I think the ninja thing is busted again. My goodness. Yeah, your chat is not popping up, kids. Shelovs with a save. And we'll go over here. But I do see Jay donated $1. Welcome, Jay. Oh, thank you, Jay, for the dono, $1 dono. I'm trying to see if you swore or something like that. Okay, I think I fixed the chat thing. Yeah, we missed a whole bunch of chat. Dang, yo. Man, this technology has really been sketchy lately, eh? All right. Another face-off to Shelov's left. Second one of the game. Texas with the shot. Shelov's with the save. Abbotsford wins the face-off and brings it out. Mueller pokes it up to Baines. Baines puts it back to Mueller. Mueller in the corner. Gets hit. Puts the puck in behind the net. Back out front. Klimovich does. Back to the blue line. Hirose at the high slot. Shot to the front net. Goes wide. Puck comes in front. Puck rolls into the crease. And Hellberg. Looks like Hellberg gets the start tonight, kids. Yeah, the $1 dono is just like, have $1. Yeah, so Huru, R2 Huru, not to be confused with Atu Ratu, ended up getting a penalty there as the Canucks had the puck dribbling through the crease. Hellberg managed to get his glove on it, but yeah, looks like Huru's going to the box. Abby's goes to the power play early in this first period. Mueller loses the draw, unfortunately. Texas picks up the puck, dumps it down the ice. Abbotsford through the middle, dumps it into the zone. Hellberg stops it. Texas fails to get it out. Karlsson picks it up, puts it behind the net. In front! Oh, and that pass just got by the Abbey player in front. Another chop to the front of the net. Nielsen there feeling good after 2 goals last game. Back to the blue line. Wolanin down to the half boards. Baines puts it back to the blue line for Wolanin with a shot. Cameraman loses the puck. The Abbey Canucks are moving the puck around so wildly. The Texas cameraman can't keep up, and I barely can tell what's going on in this game, but Hellberg does come up with the save. The cameraman drinking too many beers before the game again. Oh my gosh, we're already started in this game too, and I haven't even done a cheers. Cheers. I'd like to propose a toast. To evil! All right, Abby wins the draw, dumps it down low, but Texas picks it up there. Carlson and Mueller working their man over. Phil DiGiuseppe gets the puck back to Wolanin, stops it on the blue line, down to Phil DiGiuseppe, across to Baines, to the middle for Wolanin. Back to the half, up to the blue line for Wolanin. He skates the blue line to the far side, puts it up for Bain in the middle. Bain puts it back to Wolanin. He skates back towards us on the blue line. Carlson in the left circle. Pass into the middle. Good shot by Nielsen. Shot gets to the front of the net, but save, and Hellberg puts it down the ice. Shilovs with a pass all the way up into the Texas zone. So nice pass from Shilovs. Kudratsev. Sammy Blais back in the game. There it is. So Sammy Blais in the lineup again. In the corner, puts it back to the blue line. Kudratsev there. He skates to the middle. Back to Sammy Blais on the half boards. To the middle. Goes off a leg and wide. Carlson in the corner now with it. Working it to the middle. Gets blocked there by Rikowian. And they'll shoot it down the ice. 14 seconds left to go on the power play. 17:20 left to go in the first period of play. Kudratsev through the middle. Drops the puck. Sasson with some speed up to the blue line. Flips it in. Texas working hard to get the puck from behind their own net. And they get the puck all the way out to center. But Kudratsev intercepts it there at center and flips the puck into the Texas zone. 17 minutes left to go in the first period of play. Soup Gang! Gary Wiseman's in the house. What's up? What's up, Gary Wiseman? Nice to see you, buddy. KJ Brazy, growing a mustache isn't an issue at all. I have a full goatee. That's as far as my beard goes. Fair enough, man. You just got like a perfect goatee. You don't have to do anything. You just let it grow. Some people have to like trim that shit in, bro. You should be proud of your perfect goatee. The universe blessed you with the perfect goatee, right? It's just like this. Hi, my name's KJ Brazy. But you also know what that means, KJ. If you got a full goatee, that means you are in fact the evil version of yourself. Because if we all know Star Trek as well as I do, if you have a full goatee, that means you're the evil version of yourself. No text on the $1 dono. No message, just a $1 dono. Thank you, Jay. $1 for no reason. On an unrelated note, it's no frills time. I think I missed it today. I definitely missed it today. Wait, game 5 is in Texas too? Yeah. So in the AHL, they go 2-3-2. In the NHL, they go 2-2-1-1-1. So to save on the cost of travel, the AHL puts 3 games. So at the end of the play there, Abby takes a penalty. So Texas goes to a power play now. Puck into the front of the net. Texas picks it up behind the net after a save by Shilovs. Back to the blue line. Kopibanko plays it down to the half boards. Blumel, high slot, puts it down low. Oh, and it's going. Sneaky. Made it look like he was going to pass, and instead shoots it on net. And it goes through Shilov's 5-hole and into the back of the net. Texas takes an early lead on the power play, 1-0. Boo! AHL scheduling is weird. You have to donate $2 to text. Yeah, Blumel into the middle for Rick Owen. And then he's just a little backhander. Britskovian. I say his name wrong every time. Yeah, he didn't look at the net. He just put it towards the net. It was a no-look backhand right through Shilov's 5-hole. No, he lives in DTES. Handlebars would have been stolen. Wait. What's his name? Downtown East Side. Downtown East Surrey. No, Downtown East Side and Downtown East Surrey are 2 different things. But the downtown Surrey is actually a lot like the downtown East Side. Well, not a lot, but some. Okay, Abbotsford taking the puck in their own zone, flip it out to center, intercepted by Texas. Goatee, I couldn't pull off handlebars. Mancini plays it up the boards. Carlson gets it out to Sasson in the middle. Carlson gets it back in the center ice. Dumps the puck into the Texas zone. Rung around the boards. Strawn just puts it to the middle. Waters skates onto it, chips it into the Texas zone. He goes in on the forecheck. Him and his man go down. Petrovic. Texas flips it out to center. Kudratsev picks it up, puts it back to the Texas blue line, into the zone. 3 of the Canucks. Cam bites, stops behind the net. Working into the corner, comes out, puts it to the middle. Sammy Blais puts it down low. But Waters had been checked and had stumbled, so couldn't come up with it. Brisebois comes down from the blue line, can't get the puck, but Sammy Blais picks up the puck in relief. And then Kudratsev tries to shoot on net, and he fans on it. Now Texas brings it out, 2-on-2. Puck goes to the corner on a botched pass. Cam bites on the half boards on the far side. Blais tries to throw a hit to get the puck, can't get it. Chris to the middle. Oh, and they can't tip it on net. Texas was a good chance there. Abbotsford picks up the rebound. Wheatcroft checks his man. They fall down, but Abbotsford manages to work the puck all the way down the ice. That hits a broken stick, so it won't go for icing. Lucky there. Let's go, Abby! Laugh out loud, Gary, laughing and crying. Downtown East Side. I need to get some beers. Too evil! And then a shot on net, and Shelovs makes an easy save with a glove and chucks the puck away in disgust. I don't want this puck. Take this away from me, he says. Too evil! Is that your baseball voice? Maybe. Oh yeah, there's still a chunk of stick in the corner, and the player's like, can you get rid of this? The ref's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sometimes I just slip into my baseball voice. Yeah, I couldn't pull off handlebars, laugh out loud. Is Lakromacki scratched again? I believe so. Puck all the way down the ice, not enough for icing. Must have gone off something. Texas in their own zone trying to get it out. Being hounded by Abbotsford. One of the Texas players got knocked on his booty. Abby with the puck to the middle. Bodies flying everywhere in the neutral zone. One of the Texas player goes end over the top of the Canuck player, diving for the puck. Abby on the near side in their own zone. Mueller trying to come up with it. Puck gets rung around the boards to the far side. And then Smith is there, puts it behind the net. Jet Wu battling with his man. He gets double teamed. The Texas Stars ring the puck around, trying to put it back to the blue line, but they put a little bit too much mustard on it. It gets patched Petrovic, and he has to go all the way back in his own zone to pick up the puck. Yeah, it looks like Mr. Lakromacki is not in the lineup tonight. Texas bringing the puck through center. Flips it out to the middle. Cameraman loses the puck again. Abby flips the puck into the Texas zone, skating in on it. Petrovic is back to pick it up, skates behind his own net. Passes up to the near half boards. Huru skates it out, flips it into the Canucks zone. Picked up there. Mancini with his height. Flips it down the ice. Not going to be enough for icing. Puck out of the Texas zone. They skate through center. They put it up to the blue line. Flip the puck to the middle, and a good stick there by Mancini. He takes away that chance. Puck goes over the boards on the near half boards. Abby picks it up and skates it out. Sasson with the puck to the middle. Nobody there to pick it up. Puck comes outside the blue line. Sasson now picks it up just outside the blue line. Puts it across for Carlson. Carlson tried to drag it through, but couldn't get the shot off on the other side. Now a partial, 3-on-2, good down low. Texas bringing into the zone. Shelovs with a save. Puck ends up behind the net. Kudratsev now battling on the near corner. Flips the puck, and that goes right out of play. Looks like the referee is signaling that it will be a penalty. I think Kudratsev just fired that one right over the glass, Jim. Another Texas Stars power play, which has been deadly in this series. Why isn't there spaces? Oh no, I guess I'm evil. Yeah. Andrew with the goatee. Looks like it's swerving. Is he injured? He might be, because he has been fighting some stuff, so he might be hurt. But TSI Mike, woo! Congratulations, 1,000 and counting. Go, 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 go! Thank you very much, TSI Mike. I appreciate that, my dude. Thanks for stopping by to say hello. Thanks for stopping by. If you're still here, TSI Mike, what's your thoughts on the Stanley Cup Final? Are you cheering for either team? Are you cheering for Edmonton? Because they did light up the CN Tower with orange and blue. So I didn't know if that made you happy or mad. Let me know. Nice to see you, TSI Mike. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the kind words. KJ Brazy, now South Park rules as well. I love South Park. Laughing and crying. Oh my God, you killed Kenny, you bastard. Yeah, Texas scores 1-0. I don't think Mackey is injured. You think he's just sat down? Yeah, that's possible too. Wrecked Bunny Van. Russ, why are you skipping my messages? So the whole system crashed, Emmanuel. It's been really spotty the last couple streams. I don't know what's going on with that, but the whole thing crashed. But we have also switched things over to, maybe it's because I have subscribers only mode on. I don't know. We had too much spam. All right, so on the face-off to start this penalty kill, Abbotsford wins it, but then they fan on the clearing shot. Hirose couldn't get it out, but followed up on the half boards. Abby does work it past the blue line. And so Texas will have to start from their own zone. We got just under 12 minutes left to go in the first period. Swerve and Irvin. You didn't miss it yet, Russ. I'm throwing up the signal when it's time. Okay. Yeah. You tell me, and I'll be ready for it. Lame. Boo. Yeah. Not happy about the goal. Lind carries the puck into the Abbey zone. He flips it really, really high, though. And it eventually comes back down to earth. Wu plays the puck behind his own net. Then Sasson skating up the half boards trying to check his man. Abbotsford being very aggressive on this penalty kill this time. Chasing the man right back to the blue line. Texas flips it in, puts it down low. Brings it to the front of the net. Shot. Shelobs with a save. Abby picks up the rebound. They put it down the ice. Hellberg comes out, plays it up to his defenseman. Texas with a quick up to Lind on the blue line. He skates it in and drops it on the half boards. Back to the blue line. Into the middle. Past the blue mal. He couldn't take it. It was bouncing. Lind gets it behind the net. Passes up to the half boards on the far side. Back down to Lind. He puts it back to the blue line. Down to the half boards on the near side. All the way into the right beside Shelovs. Into the middle. And a shot from Rick Owen. And he gets his save. Shelov stops it, covers it up. And then one of the Texas players gets dumped in front with a cross check. Who is that? That's Hughes. Cameron Hughes getting dumped. And he's talking smack now. He's not happy about it. He went down pretty easy there. And of course he did. And then they were going to show the replay, but they're like, oh no, we're in Texas. We don't want to show our guys getting dumpstered. Just another reason why Mackey will be traded. He doesn't fit our club in the AHL or NHL. I think it's been really hard for him because he did miss a whole lot of this playoff run. So I don't know. I don't think I want to trade him yet. He's too young. Honestly, I'd rather trade like a Kudratsev or a Willander. I know Willander, that would be a hard one to. But all right, so face off to Shelov's left. 10:45 left to go in the first period. 35 seconds left to go in the Texas power play. They play the puck around, quick movement, shot to the front of the net. That goes wide, off the end boards. Breezewell battling on the half boards, trying to come up with it. Two Texas players there. They work it down low into the corner and then flip it back to the blue line. Puck comes, it didn't come out. Into the front, shot. And Shelovs makes a save with the left pad, goes to the sideboards. Texas picks it up. 15 seconds left to go on the power play. Shot to the front. Shelovs with the save. I don't think he knew where the puck was. Texas picks it up, puts it back to the blue line, down to the half boards on the near side, over across to the other side. Texas flips it, goes off a stick, ends up on the near half boards. They try and put it down low. They get it into the behind the net, playing it out front. Good stick there by Mancini. And the power play is over. Mancini skates through center with some speed. He gets into the zone, flips it gingerly behind the Texas net. He'll keep some pressure on, so Abby will be able to get a change. Abby can't get the puck. Texas flips it into the Canucks zone. Picked up there by Mr. Cambites. Mancini picks it up. Hill ringing off the boards in the glass. Out to center. Texas picks it up there. Petrovic tries to flip it to the middle. Blay hits him. Can't come up with the puck, though. Abby's offside, so they got to take up. Hellberg picks up the puck, plays it to the far side. Abby picks it up at center, intercepting it. Waters, relentless pressure, flips the puck deep into the Texas zone. It looks like that puck ends up going off of something out. Cambites getting into it. That puck just became, we can confirm there's a lady in the crowd holding the puck. She is now holding the puck. That means it's a souvenir. 9:19 left to go. In this first period of game 5 between Abbotsford and Texas. Boo, says Wrecked. Calvin, that could still change underfoot. Like Waters often mispronounced. Yep. I will always. That one, man, it's like, it's so hard not to mispronounce it. So there's Atu Ratu and Artu Huru. Yeah. And it's spelled Hyry. And then Atu Ratu's brother. What is his name again? I don't know. That's not a misspelling. Yeah, that's how it is. What's everyone's go-to beer? I usually go for the Stanley Park Amber Ale. I like an Amber Ale. I'm a Sapporo guy. Yeah, Sapporo's pretty good too. Caribou Red, baby! This is Calvin 99 Charlie. Root beer, says Jay. Yep, I love root beer. What's your favorite root beer, Jay? You had to pick one. All right, Abby wins the faceoff. Jujar Kara. And then Jet Wu chips the puck into the Texas zone. Abby moves in on the forecheck, but Texas plays it up to the half boards, and they'll be able to exit their zone, flipping it out to center. Abby, Hirose plays some interference. Abby plays it up to the middle of the center ice, but Texas intercepts it there. 9 minutes left to go in the first period. Shots are now 8-2 for Texas over Abby. Oh, and Panthers did score, eh? Panthers score. So the Panthers take a 1-0 lead in that game. So we'll have to update that too. I was not paying attention to that at all, which I said I would. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. All right, Abby carries the puck in, but loses it just inside the Texas zone. Carlson battling it forward there. Can't come up with it. And it's 1-0 Edmonton or Florida. All right, Texas at center. Blumel flips it in. Abbotsford picks it up there. Will Lannon plays it across for Mancini, who plays it out to center. Sasson stops up. It gets stunted at center, puts it over Bruiswa. Bruiswa flips it into the Texas zone, onto the goaltender Hellberg. Texas on the half boards, manages to work it out of their zone out all the way up to the Canucks blue line. That's picked up there by Bruiswa over to Kudratsev. He flips it all the way down the ice. Looks like it went off something, so no icing. Puck stopped on the half boards. Abbotsford's player fell down, but still managed to fight for the puck. Texas comes up with it, though. Brings the puck out over the blue line. 2-on-2. Back to the blue line. Spin move on the blue line. Skating down into the face-off circle across, and the shot gets blocked. Sheloff looked like he was going to be there. Now Abby picks it up. Looks like they got a 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Cuts to the middle. Shot. Bounces into the front of the net. Hellberg dives onto the rebound. And Abbotsford with a good chance after a good block in their own zone. But Hellberg keeps it a 1-0 game. Baines coming in, stopping up, cutting to the middle. Shot. Goes off of a shin pad. Bounces to Hellberg. And then Klimovich chops it back on net. And on the rebound chance, Hellberg covers it up. Don't drink. I go for the bong instead, says Gary Wiseman. Can you smoke weed in Hong Kong, bro? Is that a thing? Or MGDs? I did like bud because it tasted like bread. And when I was younger, like 8 and 9, I didn't like bread. I love bread now. It's because it reminds you of the good old days, drinking bud. If you can ever get your hands on it. What is it called again? I'm drawing a blank now. Oh, looks like, is there a whistle for what? Is it a penalty? Abbotsford Canucks player did go flying, but I don't know if it's a penalty. But puck might have just gone out of play. Just under 7 minutes left to go in the game, or in the first period. Caribou Red all day. MGD when I'm at a bar. All right, face off at center. Puck went out of play. My hockey team used to rock the PBRs, but they gave it up after the tariffs. My hockey beer, if I'm drinking at the game, is an Old Milwaukee. but it's always Miller time where your name's Miller. Great South Park voice. Thank you, Gary. Oh my God. Because you didn't spit on it, Russ. Fair enough. That's what you got to do, I guess. Just spit on it. Peterson Stranges into the middle. Capobianco joining the rush. Couldn't get the puck. Texas intercepts it behind the Abbotsford net. Skate into the far corner. Puck back to the blue line to no one. The puck comes all the way down the ice. Texas Hellberg, the goaltender, flips it out to center. Intercepted there. Jujar Kara brings it in. Skates down the boards. Shot to the front of the net. Hellberg's just going to hang on to it. And he'll just look for the faceoff in his own zone to his right-hand side. Fifth shot of the game by Abbotsford. So the shots are now 8-5. And looks like there was a bit of a miscommunication there. What the heck? KJ Brazy shows up and is like, I'm going. 2K subs is next. Thank you for becoming a member once again, KJ Brazy Squared. I appreciate you. Look at that. The 1 month membership coming in from KJ Brazy Squared. Salutations all. Oh, and Big Mac donating $1 for the F word because I think it's when Florida scored. Florida scores. Damn, that Texas mascot has got a big, long, erect tail. What? Might just be happy to see you. Cole Lynn high sticking someone, I think. Swerving, are you at the checkout yet? Yeah, Cole Lynn going to the box. He's arguing all the way. Arguing as they shut the door. Finally, the attendant in the box is like, listen, man, just sit down, shut up, and let me close the door. That's my only job here, is to close the door when you guys get in here. It's quite a fiery conversation in the penalty box there. Calvin 99 Charlie, has anyone tried one of those beer bong things where it was small weed bowl on the rubber cap with a metal going in and you can take the tip and chug a beer? Was fun. Laugh out loud. No. All right, so Abby loses the faceoff in the Texas zone. Texas flips it all the way down the ice. Abby up to start from their own zone. Texas being very aggressive, actually stealing the puck in the Abby zone, and then they'll turn around and skate back in their own zone. All right, so Willanen finally puts it back for Tristan Nielsen. Abby starts skating out of their zone. Nielsen loses the puck. He'll play it back into his own zone. Willanen there. He'll play it out to center. Archdeep Baines puts it into the middle. Carlson puts it over Baines on the half boards. Baines puts it down low into the corner for Carlson, who puts it back to the blue line for Willanen. Willanen in the middle, puts it back to Baines. He skates to the middle of the high slot. He looks down low for Carlson in the faceoff dot. Carlson with a shot. That gets saved. Puck comes out. Rebound, bouncing around. Abby trying to come out with it. Pinching down from the point. Willanen does well to stop the puck from getting out. He'll play it in behind the net. Into the corner on the near side for Carlson. Into the middle. Baines fakes the shot. Puts it back to Carlson. Carlson top of the circle. Down low. Cross the whole zone. Willanen at the blue line. Willanen puts it down on the half boards on the far side. Back to the blue line. Willanen. Willanen across the blue line. Sasson down low. Right circle. Carlson with a shot to the front net. Save comes back to the near side wall. Sasson now skates down the far side wall. Pass across for Baines. Baines moves to the middle. Shot. Saved by Hellberg. Sasson comes down low. Petrovic tries to clear it out. Yeah, it gets stopped. Abbotsford picks it up. Baines back to Willanen on the blue line. Down to Baines on the half boards. Willanen again. Puts it across the other faceoff circle. Shot to the front of the net. That gets blocked. Sasson picks up the rebound. Back down low into the faceoff circle. Shot goes just off the goaltender and behind the net. Comes out front. Carlson plays it back to the blue line. Sasson with a shot to the front of the net. That goes just wide on the near side. Abby up to 8 shots now on that. Getting a couple at the end of that power play. Good movement. Abby feels like they're passing the puck well now after getting that power play. Gonna give it a hawk to a spit on that thing. What? They have Tim Hortons in Texas. I spotted an ad on the boards. What? Yeah, well, the thing is that Tim Hortons is actually an American company now. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to dwell with you again. Oh man, Stars coming in, 2-on-1 down low. Shelovs makes a save to the side. That just came out of nowhere, everyone. Just materialized as Texas rushed in the zone. Puck in behind the net. Bruswa stops it there. He'll flip it up to the far corner. Sammy Bay flips it out to center. Texas picks it up in the middle. Tries to play it down low. Bruswa stops it there. He gives it right back to Lynn. Lynn flips it into the Abbey zone. Hirose try to stop Huru. Huru drops the puck lower into the Canucks zone. Puck up the half boards. Trey Taylor plays it behind the net. Huru plays it up the other side to the blue line. Into the middle for Lynn. He plays it to the half boards. Plays all the way over to Taylor on the near side. He'll skate to the top of the circle and puts it down low to Blue Mal. Blue Mal tries to play it in the middle. Picked off by Blay. He'll play it out to the middle. Jujar Kara flips it into the Texas zone. Skates in to pressure them. Picked up there by Smith. Smith puts it in the middle. And it gets turned over there. The Abbey player couldn't take the pass. It's a 3-on-2 coming back the other way. Texas puts it in the middle, but that pass gets blocked by Jet Wu, and he'll play it up the boards over for Nate Smith. He plays up the blue line. That almost gets intercepted by Rick Owen. And puck goes out of play. Faceoff will probably be at center. We got 2:14 left to go in the... where is it? I've got it in here somewhere. Edmonton scores! Big Mac with the gifted membership coming in because the Edmonton Oilers have tied up the game. The Edmonton Oilers, Evander Kane for Victor Arvidsson and Evan Bouchard tying up the game in first period of game 2. Curtis B getting the free gifted membership. Watch him from the shadows tonight. Congratulations, Curtis B. Thank you, Big Mac. I appreciate the donation. That's great. I appreciate it. And Rec Bunny fan, or Rec Canuck, Captain Canuck, he's like, go, 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 go. Go Canucks slow. Go Canucks slow. Go Canucks slow. Go Canucks slow. And Lane Staley's like, let's go, Abby. What's up, Lane Staley? Welcome back, my dude. If Lecker can't hack it, what will they even trade him for? Yeah. If he's not at the top of his game, then it's going to be even harder to trade him. So got 2:14 left to go in this Abbotsford versus Texas first period. Shots are now 9-8 for Texas. Calvin 99 Charlie. I forgot that it was called Big Mac, but yeah, it was fun. Mackie turns into a stud in my Be a Pro. And Hoglander. Jake the Pancake, Akuratu. There you go. Thank you, Jake the Pancake. It is Akuratu. All right, face off in the Abbey zone. Okanagan Spring Pale Ale. That's a good one. Barks. Barks has bite. Woo! Edmonton power play. Remember gravity bongs made out of milk jugs? We would make them out of 2-liter pop bottles. 2-liter pop bottles worked really good too. Almost one, got one instantly. Bang! Go, 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 go. That's for the Florida goal, I'm going to assume. I made one of those 5-gallon water bottles. You know, the big blue bottles. It was insane. I can imagine. Holy cow. One hit is all you need. Rat Captain Canucks so happy. The Oilers score. Let's go Panthers, says Lane Staley. All right, Texas working the puck up to the blue line. Can't get it out. Abby flips it into the near corner. 1:50 left to go in the first period. Texas now manages to work it out to center. Puck gets lost. The cameraman doesn't have any idea where it is. It was Jet Wu had the puck behind the net. Hirose and Jet Wu playing pass in their own zone. Up to the middle. Klimovich skates over the blue line. He cuts to the middle. Dekes to the backhand. Puts it in front. And it goes off of a Texas skate. Almost goes in. Just past the far post. Sasson picks it up. Puts it back to the blue line. Jet Wu's there. He shoots to the front of the net. That goes just wide off a skate. Then Hirose flips it in behind the net. Texas stops it there. Petrovic stops Baines. Baines, Carlson battling hard for the puck, ends up putting it back to the blue line. Wu plays it across for Hirose. Hirose puts the puck to the front, tips off, goes just wide of the Texas net. 1 minute left to go in this first period. Max Sasson behind the Texas net, poking the puck over to his teammate Carlson. Carlson also being checked by his man. Then he comes up with the puck, skates out, puts it back to the blue line. Breezeball with a shot to the front of the net, goes off a man, and Hellberg makes a save with a glove. Whoo! Wow, that one completely changed direction, but Hellberg tracked it well and managed to make Canuck Clay in the house. Good luck with the double duty tonight. I'm off to Surrey to watch Goddaughter's music night. I sent you an email about next week. Very cool, Canuck Clay. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. I'll check my email. We'll chat. Sounds like we're gonna get Canuck Clay on the show, everyone. Thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate that. Enjoy the concert. Should be fun. I bet you they're good too, right? Kids these days, they're way better than we were when we were kids. Emmanuel, why the hell are you cheering for the enemy? Emmanuel is an Oilers and a Canucks fan, so he is cheering for the Oilers. Clay! Haha, no doubt, Charlie. And who here are Oilers fans? For it to work, I had to use them on air pump for a bed, made to make a makeshift bowl for it. That's hilarious. All right, Texas wins the draw in their own zone. Skating out to center, flips it up into the Abbey zone. Breezewald picks it up, gets hit in the corner. He's trying to work the puck in behind his own net. He gets there. He skates into the far corner. Now he skates up the boards, puts it up to center. Capobianco intercepts it in his own zone. He'll flip off the boards. Gets the puck out past the blue line. Mancini picks it up in the middle of the ice. He skates back into his own. Long pass out to center. Linus Karlsson does well to receive that pass and then tries to pass over for Di Giuseppe, but it gets intercepted. Texas in their own zone with 10 seconds left to go in the period. They'll skate through center and flip it into the Abbey zone. Puck rings all the way around up to the far half boards. Karlsson hits his man right at the very end of the period. A high hit too. And drawing a reaction from Huru, who didn't like that contact. But guess what, buddy? You play until the whistle goes or the buzzer goes. And that, I didn't hear no bell. I didn't hear no bell until after you got hit. So, all right. Intermission for the Abbey Canucks versus the Texas Stars. So I'm actually going to turn the Edmonton game on now for I can watch that. Holy cow, that's loud. All right. So it is 1-1 in the so they got 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes left to go in this period. So this will work out well. So this period intermission, we're going to watch the Edmonton game. We'll keep an eye on it. It's 4-on-4 right now, a minute 36 left to go in that 4-on-4. Edmonton controlling in their zone. Bouchard scores! Just like that, Bouchard shoots it, goes off the man in front of him. He picks up the rebound off the butt and puts it in the net. We tune in and immediately Edmonton scores. What the heck? Such timing. Emmanuel's going to be stoked. Edmonton takes the lead. Just like that. Hope you're good, Clay, says Andrew. Salutations all. Gary Wiseman, I have no idea what Clay's talking about, but it sounds like some real redneck engineering. Oh, what Calvin's talking about. Yeah. It works. 2K subs is next. What's up, KJ Brazy Squared? Thank you very much for becoming a member. Attaboy, KJ Brazy Squared. Guys, answer my question. Who are the Oilers fans and who are the Panthers fans here? And then Big Mac showing up, donating another gifted membership. You crazy man. Ainsley watching. From the shadows, Ainsley, getting a free gift of membership courtesy of Big Mac. So I appreciate you very much, Big Mac, for the donation. So that answers the question for Big Mac, at least, Emmanuel. Big Mac is cheering for the Edmonton Oilers. He wants the cup to come home to Canada. So you have Mr. Big Mac on your side. Boo, says Andrew. Oilers score. Big Mac says boom. And Jake the Pancake says boo. We got boom. And boo. And then Gary Wiseman. But yes, I do. Opening with aerial shots of Vancouver. Goosebumps. Yeah, the aerial shots. Andrew. I'm neither, but I can't cheer for the Coilers. Yep. I like Lou. Yep. I do like Lou too. All right. I'm going to... Dance time, go. Oh, no, I missed it. I absolutely freaking missed this. This is way old, man. I can't believe I missed this. I think I totally missed it. Oh, Edmonton comes in, gets another rush to the front of the net. Arvidsson. Arvidsson. Ekholm over to Arvidsson. Shot. And Bobrovsky sliding across. Makes a save with the shoulder. Aaron Cassidy showing up. This is Dustin's buddy. And he's going to be on the show someday. We're going to get Aaron Cassidy on the show. Watching the Oilers succeed makes me want to puke my balls out my mouth. That is quite the visual. Quite the visual indeed. I'm going to try something here, guys, quickly. I'm going to try something here. Okay. We're going to try something crazy here. No, that's not the one. Okay, here we go. Okay. Yeah, this is going to work. Okay, hang on. I think we're fine. No, they're not going to get mad at me for that, right? We're going to go like this. I think we can do this. This is nothing is perfect. We do stuff, right? Like sometimes you guys get as little peer in behind the scenes as I chop up this scoreboard thing on the, but I think, you know what, actually, I think I want to just make it this. I think we're just going to go like this. So this is the actual scoreboard from the Abbotsford game. Where should I put this though? What the heck do I do with it? Right on my forehead? We'll put it right up here. We'll put it right beside the, there, look at that. That makes sense, right? Cool. We can shut that for now because you've already got my thing. All right. Just like the KSI last album. What? Same feeling, Aaron, says Lane Staley. Yeah, Lane Staley also wants to puke his balls out of his mouth. It's probably not a pleasant experience, but might hurt a little less than watching the Oilers succeed. Laugh my ass off. I'm rooting for the Oilers, but only because I want the cup back in Canada. It's been 31 years, and I'm 31. I think it's bad juju. KJ Brazy, Russ play-by-play will definitely earn him subs. Thank you. Dog and Suds out of the Midwest USA. I just want the Oilers to win for my pops. Fair enough. The play-by-play is on point. Thank you. Florida forecheck is relentless. Sheesh, says KJ. Calvin Charlie, I just don't want the Soilers to win it. You will never hear it down. As a Canucks fan, I can't allow myself to do that. Laugh out loud. Shots are 6-9 in the first period here. Florida with 6, Edmonton with 9. Edmonton now up 2-1 right now. 8:30 left to go in the first period of play. Florida come out with control in the Texas zone. Schmidt plays across to the half boards, over across, and then there it is! Panthers come back and tie the game at 2. What a play! Nate Schmidt starts it off, puts the puck to the other side on the half boards, and the puck came back to the near side. The Florida player, all alone, it was Seth Jones, and had pretty much a wide open net to shoot at. Crazy. So we went from Nate Schmidt keeping the puck in, skates back up to the blue line, keeps the puck, puts it across, and then a puck back over to Seth Jones, sneaking down, and open net. Like I said, so much time there. And Lister Ryan putting it down for Jones, and just like that, my goodness, this game is going to be like 10-10, isn't it? That's a 2-2 score now between Edmonton and Florida. Jet woo, jet who, jet woo. Good for you, Curtis B. Wow, boo, says Andrew. Don't know hype, Big Mac. Let's go, Oilers. Let's go. Boop, boop. Fuck yeah, Oilers score. Sorry for spamming, guys. Emmanuel, don't use the Canucks emoji goal for the Oilers. Well, there's no other one. Oh, Florida brings it down low again. That's crazy. They get another chance, but this time Skinner comes up with the puck, covers it. Verhaeghe driving the net, trying to go up by a goal, and Big Mac's like, swear jar. Fuck. There it is. There's the swear jar. AJ Duelist, I remember the good old days when Seth Jones was analytical dog shit. Yeah, AJ Duelist, you know it. Welcome back, AJ Duelist. Nice to see you, buddy. Jay Balkoff, no, you're not. You do it all the time. Jay, you're not wrong. Oh, puck to the middle, shot to the front of the net. And who was that in front? That was Sam Bennett driving Skinner down to the ice. Skinner's down still, taking his time getting up. Sam Bennett getting worked over by two Oilers now. Ekholm's not happy about it. Skinner took a hard hit there from Bennett. Of course, Bennett's driving the net. Calvin Pickard is on the bench. So that means he is available if they need. He was playing well earlier, but obviously Tkachuk going over and chirping at Skinner. Now Frederick and Ekholm grab Tkachuk and drive him to the corner. Frederick not happy about it. Tkachuk's got his stick up in Frederick's face. Frederick's helmet comes off. Now Tkachuk's just cross-checking Frederick in the face, and the referee's not doing anything about it. Hilarious. It's my only way of cheering. I was doing that at first, but I know better now. Ha-ha! Pickard getting his helmet on. Let's see. Yeah, Ekholm barely touched Bennett, and then Bennett just throws himself backwards into Skinner. Oh, I think, did Bennett step on Skinner's leg too? I think he was stepping on Skinner's leg as he fell into him. So he might have actually, and then he fell onto Skinner's leg, and then Skinner immediately grabs that. Oh, looks like he's up though. Looks like he's testing out the knees. Bennett into the box for goaltender interference. And looks like Edmonton will come out of this with a power play. Florida doing their very best to make sure. There's Canuck Clay. This is hilarious, man. I'm listening to your audio while driving, but not watching because I already got into one accident. Love what you're doing. Thank you very much, Canuck Clay. I appreciate that, my dude. Yeah, there's a couple like Swerve Irvin listens to the audio. Yeah, and we're doing play-by-play for the Abbey game because there is no way for most people to watch it, and a lot of the people that are watching are actually from outside the country, so they're geo-locked, so they can't even get the Sportsnet 650 feed. 1:40 left to go in the power play for the Oilers. They're moving well. McDavid buzzing in and out. Move to the middle. And just like that, the Oilers score. Pass down low. McDavid with the shimmy shake into the slot. Passes down low, and Bennett comes out of the box with a sad look on his face, knowing that his penalty is the reason that the Oilers now lead this game. What a move by McDavid. The whole team's watching him as he drives to the middle of the ice, puts it down low. I still don't even know who scored. I was just watching McDavid the whole time. Leon Draisaitl. Of course it's Leon Draisaitl. How does Leon Draisaitl get that alone? You know how? Because everyone's looking at McDavid. McDavid shimmy shakes Barkov, drags by Seth Jones, puts the puck over for Draisaitl, and it gets in the back of the net. Just like that. Another wide open net. McDavid feeling it, putting the puck in, and Big Mac shows up and gives some membership, and he says, hell yeah, Oilers score, and totally DZ evil, totally devil, watch him from the shadows, gets the assist or sorry, totally Devil, watch from the shadows, gets the free gift of membership. Thank you very much, Big Mac, for the gift of membership. You're amazing. Crazy. Oh, I got to update the scoreboard now, too. Edmonton leads 3-2. With just 6:50 left to go in the first period. Have a look at the game timer for the Abbey game. Not going yet. Thank you very much, Big Mac. Zach's like, go, 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 go. And Jake, the Pancake's like, boo. And Gary's like, boo. And then Big Mac's like, boom. And then Milosh is like, boo. What the heck, Clay? Be careful. Milosh. Yeah, Swervin, you are in the right. Big Mac is not happy. That was bullshit. Somebody take Bennett out now. Well, the refs took him out of the play and put him in the box, and now it's in the back of the net. Woo, says Aaron Cassidy. Good times, good times. Did Russell just call Florida, Texas? It is very possible that I called Florida, Texas. They're both sunny states, though, you know. There's palm trees in Texas, isn't there? There's cowboys in Florida. There's my southern accent coming out. Got it from my mother. My mom's from South Carolina. No, she doesn't actually have an accent, though. Too evil, says Big Mac. Mother Nucker 22 posted a picture of him behind the bench at Abbey at the blue line. Right at the blue line is him. Huh. Yeah, because I think they're having a watch party in Abbotsford, so you can actually go to the Abbey Stadium and watch it. Oh, wow, man. Mikla is going to the box. So Florida, loving this parade to the penalty box. What did they do this time? The fans in Edmonton are stoked. Put the scoreboard on your forehead. Is this one right here? See if I can. No. Oh! All right, so Evan goes to another power play. Stupid Florida doesn't understand that Edmonton's good at power play. Shot to the front of the net. Bobrovsky with the save. 6:07 left to go. All right, so the highlights are starting for Texas versus Abbotsford. So once the second period gets started, we're going to flip back over to covering that, but we'll keep on watching this power play by Edmonton to start. I'll be on one day. Yes, Aaron, yes, you will. McDavid moving, puts the puck to the blue line. Bouchard plays it across the blue line. Puts it over for McDavid. Draisaitl plays the puck outside of the Florida zone, so Reinhart. McDavid's silky toe drag. Yeah, that is a good way to describe it. Major Dow showing up and donating $2. Thank you very much, Major Dow. We appreciate it. 1,000 subs. Yeah, we hit 1,000 subs, guys. It's crazy. Can you believe it? We thought we'd get here before the end of the Stanley Cup Finals, and we absolutely did that. That's crazy. All right, McDavid again, working the zone. Only a minute left to go on this power play for Edmonton. To work the perimeter. Draisaitl turns down. McDavid with some space tries to put out front. That gets blocked. Draisaitl picks it up. Shot from Bouchard on the point. Oh, and then Nugent Hopkins flips it just wide. And then I think they're trying to flip it off of Bobrovsky into the net. Florida falls. Looks like the Stripes are now calling a penalty on the Oilers. Whereas Florida just taking another penalty. I think Florida just took another penalty. They're going to put Texas up 3-2. So it looks like Seth Jones is going to the box now as well. McDavid getting smoked at the blue line. Yeah, Lucic Ryan blocking that one. McDavid working to the front. And then, yeah, Seth Jones just tackles Perry. He just like full on tackled Perry. He just grabbed him and threw him to the ice like he's in the WWE. What the heck? Do you smell what Seth Jones is cooking? Evan Rodriguez. Jazz, do you like Evan Rodriguez? Let's go Panthers, says Milosh. F you Oilers, says Jazz. That backfired on Bennett. Laugh out loud. It sure did. Ahem, Florida, not Texas. What? Sergey Major. Big PP. All right, so Edmonton loses the face-off. So they'll have to start from their own zone. They'll still have 20 seconds probably on this 5-on-3. Trying to put this game to a 2-goal advantage. Draisaitl on the half boards. Bouchard. McDavid. Into the slot. Back to McDavid. He shoots. That one goes off of an Edmonton player, I think, in front. 4:20 left to go in the period. Shot gets blocked by Forsling. Puck back to the slot. But comes all the way down. Okay, so we are going to pause the coverage of the Oilers versus the Florida Panthers. We're going to hop back over because the first period or the second period is underway in Texas now. And the first thing that Texas does is comes out and ices the puck. Good job, Texas. Way to ice the puck right off the bat. The captain of the Texas Stars complaining to the referee as they skate back down the ice. It's not that bad, bro. It's only been 7 seconds. Calm down. Just learn the rules. Okay? Second period underway in Texas. 19:53 left to go. 9 shots apiece. Abby with Sasson, Carlson. Back to the blue line. Abby wins the faceoff. Mancini shoots it in behind the net. Puck bounces out front. Picked up there by Abby. Puts it back to the blue line for Mancini. He throws it towards the net. Goes high and wide. Comes off the boards and out. Texas puts it down low into the Canucks zone. Shelovs just picks that up and he'll just cover it up. And then Carlson and Mancini protecting the front of their net as the Texas Stars try and drive them into the Shelovs crease. Now Carlson getting punched in the face as the referee holds him back. Rick Owen, upset about something, of course. I am excited that we got Nurse. We got the better Nurse. So we can have that to rub in the Oilers' faces. Ha ha! We got the better Nurse. You guys need Troy Stetcher to make Nurse good. You need Ekholm to make Nurse good. You know what we need? Nothing to make Sarah Nurse good. Yeah, we're gonna. I think in the second intermission of the Abbey Texas game, we'll probably do some of that PWHL stuff and then get another look at the piece of Vancouver Canucks memorabilia. Texas wins the draw in the Abbey zone. Shot to the front of the net. Goes off some shin pads and wide of the net. Into the near corner. Klimovich can't come out with it, but it gets passed to the point where Petrovic fires it towards the net. Goes wide. Baines picks it up, fires across the zone. Klimovich steps up, puts it over back to Baines, who skates over the Texas blue line on the far side. He tries to wrap it around the net, gets blocked there. Oh, and the puck bounces into the middle, right into the faceoff circle. Comes back to the blue line. Jet Wu tries to throw it on net. I think he put that off of Mueller. Abbotsford tries to keep it in, but can't. Puck comes up to the middle. Hirose knocks his man down. And then the puck's just bouncing around in the center ice area. Hirose now blocking it. Cameron Hughes trying to work it in. Puck gets past some of the guys, but Jujhar Khaira then passes all the way up into the other zone. Abby beats out the icing call, loses the puck in the face-off circle, and then Texas skates it out, pass out to center, trying to flip it into the Abbey zone, but ends up getting deflected by an Abbey hand. And then it looks like Nielsen skates it through. Good speed, gets poke checked at the last second, loses the puck, wraps the puck around, comes all the way down. Kudratsev pinches in and keeps the puck in down low. Now he's getting supported there, plays it on the blue line, but goes just outside, and Brisebois can't play it on the other side of the blue line. Puck comes down into the Abbey zone. Kudratsev picks it up in the slot. He'll flip it out to center. That one's rolling right in on Hellberg, so he'll have to play to the side, so no icing on that one. And it looks like we haven't had a single shot actually hit the net so far in this period, as it is still 9-9 in the shots. 9-9. Abby skating over the blue line, dekes to the middle. Another deke doesn't work. Sammy Blais with the double deke, only manages to get one to work. Now Cam Bites battling on the half boards. Puck gets away from him. Texas brings it over their own blue line, skates through center. Puck to the near half boards. Texas skates onto it there, stops in the corner. Looks back up to the blue line. Now they flip it down into the other corner. Well, Lannon's there. He's getting double teamed, but Waters comes in to support. He falls, can't get the puck out. Now it just dribbles out. Texas turns at center, skates it back in. Sasson hits his man, who manages to get it down low. Semenoff tries to play it up the boards, gets there. Abbotsford now breaks out. Sammy Blais loses the puck, and the puck gets back into the Canucks zone. Rick Oven picks it up in the corner on the near side, skates in behind the Abbey net, being checked by Sasson. He gets it back to the blue line, though, and a shot to the front of the net. Goes wide off the boards. Abbey plays it to the middle. Sasson skates into the blue line. Carlson with a shot. That goes off a shin pad on a broken play. Into the corner, up to the half boards on the far side. Abbey can't keep it into the blue line, but Jet Wu picks it up. Oh no, it's Hirose. Hirose picks it up, gets back to center, flips it in, but Texas stops it. They'll pick it up, and they'll drive it back out to center ice. Puck rolls in on Shilov, so no icing there. Hirose plays it around the boards for Wu. Wu plays it up to center. Tip there by Abbotsford, so no icing. Now Klimovich puts it back in behind the net. Baines tries to come up with it. He tries to put it in front. That gets blocked. Another pass to the front of the net. That one goes through the crease and out. And it looks like it went off a shin pad or a stick and out of play. So that is going to be a face-off in the Abbey zone, I believe. To evil! Major Dow, 5-head. I do have a 5-head. You know how you actually measure it? So you put your hand on your forehead, everyone. Do it with me. Put your hand on your forehead and put your pinky finger just above your eyebrow. And then if you can fit one more finger on top to your hairline, you're a 5-head. So this is a 5-head. It's all measured by your own finger. So everyone do it right now. Put in the chat, how many fingers is your forehead? Behind the bench. Behind the Abbey bench. Woo, says Milosh. Let's go Panthers. Gary, 100%. Check. 2-2. Fuck the Oilers. Wow. Wide open goal. Jake the pancake. Woo! And then Texas brings it in right into the slot. Shot. Shilovs with a glove save. Puck comes to the corner. Kudratsev plays it up the half boards. And then the Canucks skated into the Texas zone. Mueller takes a shot to the front of the net. Goes wide. Comes all the way around the boards. Abbey tries to pay it back to the blue line. Texas intercepts it there. They'll skate out. Will Lannon as the puck get past him. Mancini tries to check the man. Now the stream is crapping out. Why is the stream is crapping out? What's up with that? Okay, it crapped out for a second. Nobody scored. That was weird. Okay, it's back. It's back being, oh. Man, Flow Hockey, don't screw us. Don't screw us, Flow Hockey. That's not what you want to do. Come on, defenses, KJ. Bang. Lane Staley, Oilers suck bad, not Canada's team. I would die before I cheer for another team. Canucks always and forever. True. Yeah, the stream just died again, guys. What is happening? Why is it dying? Huh. What's your deal, friend? Okay, it seems to be working now. Puck's in Abbotsford zone. Shot to the front of the net. Shilovs reaches out with the glove and makes a save. Puck rolls out to center. 14 minutes left to go in the second period. Another fast-moving period. I don't think there is any other kind of period in the AHL that's always a fast-moving period. Rick Govan plays into the far corner. Big hit there by Sammy Blais. Shot gets blocked. Waters blocks it there. Now a shot to the front of the net goes wide. Texas plays it into the corner. Hirose intercepts it there, plays it to the middle. Cam Bites plays it out to the Canucks blue line. Now Jet Wu overskates the puck, but manages to recover, plays it into the Texas zone. Sammy Blais in on the forecheck. Texas plays it behind their own net. Almost a miscommunication there with the Hellberg in net. Now Carlson comes up with the puck, plays to the middle, flip towards Hellberg, and Hellberg covers it up with Max Sasson driving to the front of the net. The 10th shot of the game for Abbotsford there. 13-17 left to go in this second period of play. And we can confirm that Edmonton and Florida are now in the first intermission of play. Or first intermission. I guess it's not first intermission of play because they're not playing because they're in intermission, right? All right. That's the Spirit Lane. Emmanuel was an Oilers fan first, so I'm guessing I understand. Of course it was Bennett. Dirty AF. Yep. Andrew, got to run to the beer store, putting you on the headphones and not my pocket. Be right back. Sign Bennett in Vancouver. Yeah, we need some rats in Vancouver, I think. Oh, yeah. I created this, and you guys, look at that. We got a legit timer now. I don't like... Okay, let's hang on. Just going to adjust it just slightly more. I just want the time. Like, I don't want anything else, right? So this is the official timer. This is the legitimate timer for the actual game. That's all I'm going to show you of the screen for the game, because it's probably all I'm going to be able to get away with. So yeah, this is... Oh. You guys didn't see my bar move behind me, right? I don't know. Where do we want this? Okay, yeah, I'm going to leave it up there. I'm thinking too much about that. All right, puck has been dropped and we're underway, but the clock didn't start ticking yet, which is kind of funny. But now Texas works it out. Can't get into the blue line. Now Carlson picks it up. He skates over the Texas blue line, drops it. Sasson puts the puck to the front of that. Hellberg with a save. Rebound comes to Sasson, who puts it up to the blue line. Flip down low in behind the net. Di Giuseppe couldn't come over there. Texas plays it up to the Canucks blue line. They pick it up there. Drop pass. Shot. Goes off of a stick. Wide of the net. Texas picks it up at the Abbey blue line. Rings it around the boards. Now they're working it over to the blue line to the far side. And then shot to the front of net. Shilovs with a glove save. Ah! I guess swerving, says Big Mac. Guy's a loser. Boo-hoo, says Milosh. I want the Oilers to win, but that guy's a fucking dork. Fuck the Oilers! Oh, swear jar. Lots of swear jars. Oh my goodness. Sam Bennett not injure a goalie challenge? Impossible. Boo, says Jazz. Okay, Texas wins the faceoff, gets the puck out of the zone. Abbey plays it up to the blue line, has to wait a second for Baines to touch up. He has to play it back to his own zone. Mancini and Willanen play pass. Mancini passes up to the far side center ice. The Canucks skate back in their own zone, flips up to Baines. Baines tips it into the Texas zone. Hellberg plays it to the corner. Abbey stops it, but Klimovich couldn't keep it in, but then it comes back. And then Texas picks up the puck. They exchange puck possession there a couple times. Now Texas runs the puck in. Baines on his own blue line, flips it to the middle, backhand pass, too far ahead for the Abbey recipient. And then Texas plays it in. Abbey picks it up in their own zone. Willanen passes to the near side for Mancini. He gets turned back, but passes up to the Texas blue line. But nobody's there to touch it this time. And the Abbotsford Canucks have iced the puck with 11:35 left to go. See? Do you see that? Do you see this? This is what I'm seeing on my stream right now. Flow hockey, man. I pay for it so you guys don't have to. Let's go Panthers. What a play, OMG. Let's go Panthers. More like scoreheads, am I right? That would be the scorehead. All right, Texas wins the faceoff. Puck back to the Canucks blue line. Mueller chasing his man down the boards. Texas just skates back up and down the boards and then pass across to the near boards. Good hand-eye coordination there by Nielsen, and they're calling it a high stick. I didn't think it was that high up, but it also... Oh, okay, no, it wasn't a high stick. So it looks like Abbotsford has taken a penalty. Mancini going to the box for interference, apparently. Texas will go to another. We'll go to another power play, which is unfortunate. We don't need Texas getting more power plays here. So Mancini just cross-checking his man who has a fire sale in front. Semenoff falling down because he's weak. Mancini's a man. Semenoff is not. And the Abbey Canucks will have to kill off another power play for the Texas Stars. Abbey does win the face-off. And then trying to work the puck out. Waters manages to work it out to center. DiGiuseppe chips it into the Texas zone. Waters in hot pursuit. Capobianco plays it out to center. Texas plays it back to their own blue line. They'll skate it in. Cole Lind through the middle. He'll ring it around the boards. Gets all the way to the far side. Puck comes back to the blue line. Riskoven can't keep it in. And Waters collects the puck, flips it down the ice. A minute 30 left to go on the power play. Swear jar. Lind across the ice. Blumel drops it at the blue line. Capobianco skates into the faceoff circle. Tries to cut to the middle. He manages to get through Brisebois and then shot the puck wide on the near side. Lind skates to the blue line, puts it over for Blumel. Capobianco and Blumel change spots. Capobianco shot to the front of the net, looking for a shot pass, and then Shilovs makes the save, and you got Rickhoven in front trying to jam away at it. But Shilovs, the big save on the penalty kill. Swear jar, swear jar. Big Mac, Big Mac, Big Mac. Swervin' Irvin. I might have a new hockey crush, bro. Nice PP. Sprays water at Irvin. No, she's mine, says Calvin 99 Charlie. JK. I got a forehead. There you go. Big Mac with the forehead. Oh, it's not Sarah Nurse. Scrambled draw. Abbey pressuring on the blue line. Comes right back to the blue line. Texas keeps it in there. Flipped in behind the Abbey net. Wu chops it up the boards, but it gets kept in there by Texas. Wu picks it up behind his own net after Shilov saves the puck on a shot from the point. McKenzie falls down to the ice like a tree falling down. Taylor at the blue line. Trey Taylor puts it down low to the half boards on the near side. Taylor now back at the high slot. Strange is on the far side of the far corner. Oh, and puck in front. Oh, and then the Abbey Canucks manages to clear it out, but Texas picks it up there too. McKenzie skates down, puts it to the half boards, back to the blue line. Taylor with a shot to the front. That gets blocked. Stick breaks on the play, and Abbotsford manages to clear it all the way down the ice. Only a couple seconds left there, so that's going to be the end of that power play for Texas. So they are now 1 for 3 on the power play. 9:07 left to go in the second period. Shots are now 14 for Texas, 11 for Abbotsford. Fan City 4. 5 head, so GT City's a 4 head. Major Dow's a 5 head. Puck to the front of the net. Hellberg makes a save on Smith. Now he's just sitting on Smith. Smith clears out of the front of the net. Back to the blue line. Jujar Kara walks the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. Gets blocked. Goes off of a shin pad and out of play. Smith feeling it after falling in front of the net. 8:40 left to go in the period. Mine covers my eyebrows. I can't even do that. What? Your hand? Maybe 2 fingers. Are you only like a 2 head? It used to be Taylor Heiss. GTZ, let's go, baby. Canada, Abbey, Edmonton. Woo! Canuck Clay, I tried measuring my forehead and now I'm ditching off the side of the road. Don't do it, Canuck Clay! Canuck Clay, keep both hands on the wheel, especially if you need a 5 head. You can do maybe the 1 hand, but Canuck Clay, you gotta be careful out there. How am I a 9 head? Daniel, you've got a big brain, bro. That's how. Big brain. How am I a 9 head? Daniel, only you can answer that. Calvin 99 Charlie, Clay should ask the ambulance to do it. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Once you get in the ambulance, just like, hey, how many fingers can you put on my forehead? Yeah. So there's 6 minutes left to go in the intermission for Edmonton versus Florida. And there's only 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this period between Texas and Abbotsford. Crazy. Can I play dough? Says Major. That timer is legitness, Russ. Laugh out loud. Yeah, this is from the actual feed. And now the feed is frozen. Guys, Flow Hockey's trash. Okay, face off in the Texas zone. Water's taking it. Video is live. No, it's not. It's dead. Huh. Just gonna refresh this, eh? Maybe that helps. Texas into the zone. It's like it's in slow motion right now. I don't know what the heck's going on, guys. Shot to the front of the net. Shelov's through a crowd, makes a save. Lynn drive to the net. And he gets a nice big old bear hug from Olanen, who's like, I miss you, bro. Remember when we played together in Utica? Hodsy, SYL 81. Let's go, Artie. What's up, Hodsy? Haji Sill 81. Haji Sill 81 in the chat. And Shelovs makes a save and goes, cover it up. I'm not getting audio from Texas now. So I think they're the ones who are having the problems. Yeah, now it's frozen again. Man. Okay, now it's working. Gary Wiseman scoreboard between the Batleth. Huh. Actually, you're right. It's right here. Right here. Oh, guys. The feed is dying on me. I can't believe this. Can't stand the Oilers ever since last playoffs on how disrespectful their fans were and how disrespectful Leon was to Artie, saying Post isn't good goaltending, and their coach said he made some saves. Shot to the front of the net, blocked by Texas. Now Sasson skates up, puts it back to the blue line, worked down to the half boards. DiGiuseppe works it in. Carlson banking off the boards, rings it around up to the half boards on the far side. Brisebois down low for Carlson. Carlson tries to put it in front, ends up back at the blue line for Brisebois. Brisebois throws it towards the net. Hellberg makes a save through a crowd. DiGiuseppe's got a little chat for Capobianco. And Capobianco's like, bro, I don't know what to tell you, man. Who's your team, Hodsy? Canucks, of course. Hell yeah. Okay, says Swervin' Irvin. Swervin' Irvin, now, in all fairness, don't you think Canucks Twitter is the worst sometimes? It is true. We did break Luke Gadzik, didn't we? Question mark. There's a reason we get a bad rap. Gary Wiseman. Trailer flow. Trailer? Yeah, trailer. Laugh out loud. Oh, there's an F before you laugh out loud too, which is extra confusing. All right. Face off in the Texas zone. Texas wins it. They'll skate over the blue line and bring it into the Abbey zone, into the corner, back out front, into the high slot. Rikovian shoots, gets blocked, comes back out to center. Rikovian picks it up there. He'll ring it in around the boards. Shelov stops it behind his own net. Woo in the near side corner up to Baines. Baines tips it into the Texas zone. Not enough for icing. Now Klimovich at center, turns, puts it into the blue line. Shot to the front of that goes wide. Baines trying to come up with it, battling with Lind. Taylor comes in to help. Rikovian. Puck goes all the way down the ice. Artur Shelovs comes in to stop it behind his own net. Abbey behind their own net. Played to the side for Mancini. He'll pass up to center. Sasson plays it over for Blais. Shot goes off a stick and out of play. 6:32 left to go in the second period of play. Keith in the house. What's up, Keith? Go Canucks, go! Trailer trash. Yes, Gary Wiseman, definitely trailer trash. But yeah, Canucks Army's Facebook posts stupid stuff too. What's up? What's up, Samu? How's it going, brother? Nice to see you, Samu. Welcome back to the stream and the chat. Got the Abby Canucks down by a goal against Texas in the second period with 6:30 left to go. Shots are 15-13. Calvin, I can do 3 fingers. Interesting. Samu, are we measuring our heads? Yeah, I'm a 5 head. So you put your fingers on your eyebrows and then you have to see how many fingers it takes. Daniel was a 9 head. I'm a 5 head. Calvin's a 3 head. Gary Wiseman, Clay gets pulled over for distracted driving. Russell Holiday made me measure my forehead. Ask him. And then they hand me over to the cops. And the cops like, did you in fact? Peterson with a shot that goes wide. Abby plays it to the middle, intercepted there. Peterson puts it down low. Emilio, Stranges. Peterson picks it up behind the net, back to the blue line. Chris can't keep it there. He'll stop on the half board, skate back to his own blue line. Keeps it in, dumping it into the far side corner. Comes Capabianco, keeps it in there for a second. Now Abby moves it out. Sasson. Blay, down low for Smith. Smith with a wraparound puck, couldn't get in front. The Texas defenseman came back to stop that. Kudratsev plays it across the zone. Abby's got lots of people on the ice. No one touched it though, so they're going to let it go. Now Texas brings it out to center. Texas is pissed. Abbotsford in their own zone now. Texas player gets dumped. Puck gets taken away from Di Giuseppe. Semenoff down low. Now Di Giuseppe chips it up the boards. Canucks put it to the middle. They'll skate through center. Sasson with a pass to the blue line on the Texas Stars. Carlson with a shot. Hellberg got a little piece of it and goes wide on the near side. Puck comes all the way down the ice. Back in his own zone. Picked up there by Wu. He'll play it up the boards. Picked up there by Trey Taylor. He'll flip it towards net. That goes wide. Down low. Blumel in the corner. Abbotsford plays it out to center. Carlson working on his man. Comes all the way down to the Abbey zone. They'll pick it up there. Di Giuseppe picks it up, skates over the blue line, drops it for Carlson. Carlson flips it in behind the Texas zone net. Mueller picks it up there. He'll ring it around the boards. There is no Abbey defenseman there, so it comes all the way back into the Abbey zone. Mancini picks it up there. 4:13 left to go in the second period of play here. Puck gets tipped into the Texas zone. Taylor brings it up. Mancini knocks his man over. Then he'll come up with the puck. Puck comes running around the boards on the far side corner of the Texas zone. Intercepted there. Oh, and then who was it? Well, Lannon trying to make a move. Got the puck poked off his stick there. Abbotsford comes up with it again. Back to the blue line. Archie Bain shoots to the front and Hellberg makes a save with his knees. Back to Mancini. Mancini skates into the faceoff dot. He skates to the corner. Skates back up the boards. He'll put it across the blue line. Lannon puts it down low into the corner. Lannon back at the blue line. He skates into the slot. He loses the puck for a second. Comes back up with it in the near corner. He looks back to the middle. Over to the blue line. Mancini with a shot. And the Canucks score! Oh, it didn't go in. Oh, no, they didn't score. It went off the post. I thought it was in the net. But I think it went off the bar. My goodness, but I think they might have a look at that one, guys. I think that one went in and out, but the referee said, and now the Canucks have a breakaway. Dig in, and the man gets mauled down to the ground. But it looks like we might have to have another look at that one because I pushed the button because I was sure. Forehead measuring. I got a forehead. Our foreheads, yeah. Haha, measure with your fingers. I got a 3 head. Calvin 99 Charlie. All right. That was legitness. So apparently it did hit the bar. Looks like one of the Abbotsford players is chatting with the ref. They want to have a look at it, but I wonder if that's something they'll do in the AHL. Oh, man. I psyched everyone. He psyched us. I did. No, come on. Damn, that was some premature celebration. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I've got a 5 head. Okay, Samu, you and me are the same. We both got 5 heads. See that? 5. Super legitness, bruh. Laugh out loud. Thank you very much. Gary Wiseman. Computer maybe struggling with streaming and playing video at the same time. Could be. It very much could be. You're right. But I do have really good internet. But it's probably because it's all going through my computer. Cody Hodgson, question mark. So much potential in Hodgson. I thought so anyway. Yeah. Remember that performance he had at the World Juniors? So it's not a goal. We are confirming it, but I still have not seen a replay of it because we're watching a Texas feed. So we haven't seen a single replay of it. So 2:56 left to go in the second period. 16 shots for Abbotsford now. 15 shots for Texas. Abbotsford hit the bar, but didn't go in. Texas works it out from behind their own net, skates over their own blue line. Into the middle. Brisebois puts it off the glass, kept in there by Texas. Now Brisebois plays it behind his own net for Kudratsev. Jujhar Khaira plays it up to the middle. Sammy Blais into the zone. He puts it in the middle! And Jujhar Khaira couldn't get his stick on it. He would have been all alone in front of the net. That was another really good chance. Blais with a beauty pass. And then an extra move at the blue line. And Texas puts themselves offside with 2:20 left to go in the second period. No, laugh out loud, y'all. Cody Hodgson had a lot of potential. Yeah, he sure did. Everyone drop in chat a player you had supreme belief in but totally flamed out. Like Hunter Shinkirik. Yep, that's a good one. Was Cody just a bust or what happened to him? He ended up developing some kind of like really bad disease that made him retire. But he never actually ended up being able to become a regular in an NHL lineup. I think he had a bit of time in the AHL, but yeah, he ended up developing. I can't remember what the disease was, but it was something that prevented him from being a professional hockey player, unfortunately. I forgot about that kid, laugh out loud. Injuries. He got diagnosed with a rare spinal injury. Ah, yes. So it was a spinal cord thing. Elias Pettersson, number 40, laugh out loud. Peterson drives the puck into the Abbey zone. Hirose picks it up there. Jet Wu plays it to the half boards on the far side. Texas keeps it into the blue line, rings it in behind the Abbey's bench or net. Puck into the middle. Intercepted there by the Canucks. They'll skate out. Carlson, a pass across the ice. Shot. Saved by Hellberg. Pass down low. Abbey trying to bring it out front. Puck rolls off the stick of Carlson there. Texas skates out of their own zone. Minute 27 left to go in this second period. Bunch of really good chances here by the Abbotsford Canucks here. Mancini plays it out of the Canucks zone. Klimovich plays up to the Texas blue line. Rung in around the boards. Mueller skates onto it. There's a rugby game on the boards now. Klimovich is there. Mueller is there. Klimovich getting cross-checked. 3 Dallas Stars, only 2 Abbey Canucks. The Dallas Stars, Blumel comes out with it, stops behind his own net. Now we got 55 seconds left to go. And then he flips it all the way down the ice, but it goes off of Mancini. Mancini picks it up on the near corner. He'll skate to the far corner, up the half boards and chips it out. And then he hits Blumel trying to keep the puck in. Puck ends up going out of play at the Texas bench. Petrovic is grabbing Klimovich. Capobianco. Yeah, Mancini's grabbing someone now. McKenzie and Mancini are getting into it. Now we got a fight. Mueller and Petrovic fighting. Petrovic has got Mueller pretty well. I don't know if we got any shots in. Petrovic has got a big smile on his face. Mueller trying to get his hands free, but the refs have jumped in right away. And now there's another wrestling match there. Will Lannon jumping Capobianco. Will Lannon. Capobianco punches Will Lannon. They both still have their gloves on. The referee's like, stop. Capobianco and Will Lannon headlocked him. Mancini's got his helmet knocked off. This is the most passion we've seen so far in this series. There's helmets and sticks all over the ice. So Rick Owen comes in and tries to hit his man. Blue Mel gets knocked over by Mancini. And I think that's what started it all. Mancini just looking at Blue Mel getting up. And then let's see, we're not getting any kind of, the cameraman in Texas is drunk. Why can we not get a good replay? So many sticks on the ice. We'll see what comes out of all this. Traded Hodgson for Cassie, and I was pissed when we did that, laugh out loud. But yeah, he had a spinal injuries. Yeah, that sucks. All right, so the Oilers game is in the second period now. We got 38 seconds left to go in this Abby versus Texas second period, game 5. McKenzie chatting with the linesman. Who knows what's going to happen? See what the penalties end up being here. McKenzie's being tossed, apparently. McKenzie being sent to the locker room. Wow. So the captain, McKenzie, getting tossed. Wonder what that is. Is that a misconduct of some kind? There's 2 Abby Canucks in the penalty box right now. Rick Ovian chatting with Blay. Blay's like, bro, I'm going to destroy you. Keep your head up. There is pain coming your way. And now another Capobianco being tossed out too. So Capobianco being sent to the dressing room. So McKenzie and Capobianco being sent to the Texas room with 38 seconds. So they're getting misconducts or something. Calvin 99 Charlie, I'm obviously joking if the LOL didn't indicate that. Laugh out loud. Yeah, we know. When you put an LOL in your thing, it means you're being sarcastic. Swerve Irvin at a time of his draft, people said Hodgson was as skilled as Stamkos, but not as fast. I don't think either panned out in the NHL. Correct. Samu, go Canucks, go! All right, so the linesmen and the referees are now at the box trying to figure everything out. Samu, I had zero belief in Jensen. Yes, Zach McNally, big Leafs fan. Gary Wiseman, I thought there are some offensive potential in Goldobin, yeah, but his inability to defend basically ended his NHL chances. Casket brain, Kuzmenko, I think the Canucks gave up on him too early. Yeah. To be fair, Calvin, Petey made it in the NHL prior to his recent struggles. True. Riley Fraser, do you have a Switch 2? I do not, Riley Fraser. Do you have a Switch 2, Riley Fraser? No, is it good though? Have you been playing with it? Hoggy. 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 How do I say it? I think I'm saying it wrong every time. Hodgy. Oh, and Gaudette. I always thought he would make it in the NHL. Third or fourth line, but it seems he's been struggling post Canucks to do so. I don't know. All right, so Mancini's also being sent to the dressing room. Samu, I'm thinking about, and Klimovich also going to the room. I'm thinking about buying it in the future. My birthday is on the 13th, so if I get birthday money, I have a chance. Samu, a little bit of birthday money, getting yourself a little Switch 2. Could be fun. If we're live on the 13th, make sure to remind me and I will sing you happy birthday. I need to see the reviews. Yeah, I started watching one today, but I didn't finish it. Swerve and Irvin, there's a story going around that Benning could have flipped Gaudette for a pretty haul, but Benning beat Benning. Yeah, true enough. Is that Cameron Hughes coming back to the bench to explain what's going on? Calvin 99 Charlie, One person who I thought was going to be real good until I seen him play a bit more was Mackey. It might be too soon, but yeah, I see him foaming out. Swerve Nervin, I'd say it's very early for Lekker-Mackey. He's only 20, yeah. Lekker-Mackey is really talented. Yeah, really talented. I love him, but he needs to work on his game a bit. Yep, he's still young. It's like Manny Malhotra doesn't look happy. Yeah, Malhotra's not happy about it. So Sammy Blais also going back to the locker room. The heck? Yeah, Lekker-Mackey is good. Needs to gain weight though, right? Yeah, him and Petey. Samu, yeah, that's true. Way too skinny. Calvin Inicho, yeah, but watching him, he stands around too much and doesn't move his feet, doesn't get open. His shot is really nice, but that's it. Decent passing. Okay, now they're still talking about it. The referees are at the score box again. I can't believe this. This is the longest 38 seconds of a period ever. It's crazy. Oh, the Panthers score! Big Mac's not happy, putting $1 in the swear jar. The Panthers have scored, tying up the game at 3 in the second period. Goal coming from Dmitry Kulikov from Mr. Verhaeghe. 3-3 tie in the second period at 8:23. Whew. Big Mac not happy about it. Florida Panthers. Zach's not happy about it. KG Brazy's laughing and crying. Florida goal. F, says Big Mac. Swerve ribbon. Go Canucks go. Go Canucks go. Go Canucks go. Go Canucks go! Riley Barron, go Canucks go! What's up, Riley Barron? Welcome to the stream. Jake something. I thought Ratu's been injured since game 2 of this series. I remember him leaving early that game. He was injured all the way up until game 2 of that series, and then he immediately left that game again. So they're going to go 5-on-5, I guess, in the Abbotsford game. Okay, Texas wins the faceoff. 38 seconds left to go. They haven't started the clock yet, as you can see. Sasson picks up in his corner, plays to the middle for Carlson. Carlson skates through center. He'll flip over for Sasson. Sasson with speed to the net with a break. He puts it on net. Hellberg has it under his pads and manages to keep it out. Sasson with a good play to the front of the net. And just like that, they had a chance. Very end of the period. 24 seconds left to go. Good pass from Carlson. Sasson skates onto it, drives the net, tries to get under. It almost went 5-hole, but Hellberg manages to keep it out. Keeps it closed. And then looks like that Carlson came skating by saying like they scored, putting his glove in the air. All right, face off in the Texas zone. That was dropped very badly. So Huru cheated. So he's going to get tossed out. So Sasson in the face-off dot to take this. Huru getting tossed. So Rick Oven coming in to take it against Sasson. 20 seconds left to go. Govian wins the draw. Back to the blue line. Wu at center. Flips it up to the blue line. Brought in by Carlson. Tries to get it over to his man, but can't keep it in. D Giuseppe skates onto it. Slaps it behind the Texas net. 5 seconds left to go in the period. And then the Texas player is just going to pin the puck on the board. Sasson comes in and hits him because he's like, yeah, you want to pin it there? I'll hit you, biatch. And then the Texas Stars are all like, yeah. And it's like, well, that's what you do. That's what you do. You hit him. You stood on the boards with the puck. We hit you. That's what we do. Okay. Gosh. All right, let's update the scoreboard here. Second intermission, 1-0. Texas leads the Abby Canucks. Okay, we'll get rid of the timer for now. I'm going to flip it back over to the Edmonton game. Since we do have Edmonton game to watch, we'll flip back over to that. Okay. 10:34 in the second period. Hey, can you believe it? This is the difference between AHL and NHL. We're already done the second period, and there's still 10 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the Edmonton game. Those skinny Swedes. Yeah, they're both skinny, eh? All right. The jackpot in Edmonton tonight is 6.65 million. That's crazy. I don't think you can buy those tickets outside of the province. Samu, yeah, that's super true, Calvin99 Charlie. Ken McGuire, sup y'all? I just spent $6 on $270 worth of books. Boy, about to smoke myself to space. Huh. Right to space? Just put it down like this, and then you can use it as like a rocket to get out. 10:26 left to go in the second period of play in Edmonton. Hodgson was a regular. Van needs to draft more Canadians. Casket Brain always thought Breezewell should have been on the Canucks blue line. Yeah, Breezewell, he had his little cup of coffee last year again too, but he's been really good down there in Abbey. I think he's found a good spot there. I don't think he has quite the speed, right? Solid defensively, but in the NHL today, you need to not just be a good defenseman. You also have to be able to skate and be able to pass and all those things, right? That's probably why he didn't end up getting in. Right? Let's go, Abby, says Ryan H. Well, Lannon should be on our blue line 3 seasons ago. He was leading the AHL in assists and was third in scoring as a D-man. He had injuries lately, though. Yeah, Wooly might have a chance. Puck to the front. Right through the crease. Back to the blue line. Seth Jones shoots it. That one gets blocked, and Edmonton gets to center and dumps it in. Riley Fraser. Keep seeing people playing the new Mario Kart, but I can't get a Switch 2. Is it only on that? Edmonton working in the zone. Puck in the corner. McDavid getting mauled. That's going to be a penalty. Hooking. So Edmonton goes to another power play. Chance to take back the lead after a crazy period so far, crazy game so far. 3-3, and you're only just over halfway through this game. Yeah, Abby, I'm jealous. I see Jet Wu coming up this season. Same with Linus Karlsson. I might be hella biased, but whatever. Laugh out loud. Riley Fraser, it looks so good. Samuel Karlsson is easily going to be a Vancouver Canuck. Yeah, 100%. He signed a 1-way contract, so he 100% is going to be on the Canucks next year. Canucks. Jet Wu is a career AHLer. Yeah, he probably is, KJ. You're probably right about that. Swerve Irvin, how many teams have buyers regret now that Peter DeVore is a free agent? Yeah. That's pretty funny, right? How many people? Yeah, guys, look at this update I got on my phone. Oh no, it went away. Can you read that? It's too small. You can never read the small. It's an update to say that I've got 1,000 subscribers because of all you beautiful people. All right, I'm going to quickly go and grab some more beverage, and then I will be back. So enjoy the beautiful background. We haven't even done a poll question today. What the heck is wrong with me? Okay. Poll question. What the heck? Oh, I'm starting a Q&A. No wonder. I'm not trying to start a Q&A. I'm trying to start a poll question. Hurt. Derp-a-derp. Okay, Edmonton on the power play. Start a poll. Here we go. That's better. Oh, almost a break shorthanded for Florida. Whoops. Now they are controlling in the offensive zone. Oh, and then a Florida player blows a tire and falls on his booty. Puck comes all the way back into the Florida zone. Forsling rings it hard around the boards. Kept in there by Edmonton for a moment. But Florida does well to clear the puck out again. This is the worst Edmonton power play I've seen in years. Oh my goodness. Another almost to the front of the net for Edmonton. But now Draisaitl brings it in. Oh, breakaway shorthanded for Marchand, and he scores! Oh, no! Brad Marchand shorthanded. Deke shoots and scores. Can you believe it? The Rat. What did I say about being one of the worst power plays we've seen in years? And then they get scored on shorthanded. Bobrovsky with a big save. He gets bowled over by Perry, and then a pass out to the middle. Marchand with McDavid back checking, couldn't quite get there in time after being on the ice for the first minute of that power play. And Marchand puts it 5-hole on Mr. Skinner, making him look silly. Whoops. Whoopsie daisies. Yes! Do it, Russ. Beer hat. Yes! Need one of those beer hats. Yeah. What's up? It's my brother, everyone. You need a cooler under your desk. Yeah, boy. Yeah, my little brother, everyone, watching all the way from Australia. Big Mac with a $1 dono because he's upset and he swore about Edmonton getting scored on shorthanded. Whoops. Thank you for the $1 dono for the swear jar. Can't believe I'm celebrating a Marchand goal. I know, it feels filthy, doesn't it? Florida dumps it all the way down the ice. That's the 6th goal of the playoffs for Brad Marchand. Fuck, there's the swear for the swear jar. Let's go! Woo! Says Milaj. Yes, says Samu. Poll question. Do you hate the Oilers? Yes. I would make it, but I already have this poll question going. Okay, which member of the Abbey Canucks makes... This is, I think, the 4 most likely ones. Oh, I can't do that. Gotta make sure I get it spelt properly, you know, with the umlaut on the A. Okay, there it is, everyone. Which member of the Abbey Canucks makes the Vancouver Canucks next year? Woo! Ooh, Panthers shoot and score. Let's go, Panthers. What a Stanley Cup. Oh my God. Banks is big hog. Go, 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 go. Hoggy. Hodgy. Hoddy. Hod. Hods. Hoddy. Hodgy. Hoagie. Riley Fraser, if the Canucks lose, it's okay. They will have 2 chances at home. Yep. Yeah. Sasson and Mueller have been great this playoffs. Same as Baines. Yeah, if you don't see your option in my... Oh! Florida driving the net. Skinner on the ground. Puck comes behind the net. Jones in front. Shot. Far side misses. Not beer store. Hoggy. Hoagie. Again, Andrew. Roo who? Dobby. Canucks low. Another shot by Marchand. Goes wide of the net. All right, boys. 3rd period luck. Go Canucks, go! We're going into the period here now. Another save by Skinner. What a save there. We're not in the intermission yet. Or done the intermission yet for the Abbey game. Puck goes all the way down the ice. Must have tipped off something because they're saying no icing. All right, I'm going to quickly go and grab my drink now that I finished the whole question 10 minutes later. Is it Ho? So it's like lodge, but it's Haji. 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 Like this? Haji. Right? No, it's Hod G. Right? If we did it phonetically? Haji. My goodness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I appreciate you being here. Haji. Yeah, it's like lodge. So it's like lodgy. It's Haji. There we go. All right, we got it. I appreciate you being here too and helping me say your name right. Names are hard. English is difficult. I'll be right back. I need more drink. Alrighty then. And we're back. So is Katy Perry. He's an astronaut. Yep. 4:09 left to go in the second period of play for Florida versus Edmonton. What's up, Coach? Coach Rob Willie in the house. What's up, Coach Rob Willie? Nice to see you, buddy. Calvin 99 Charlie. That was hilarious seeing that about Katy Perry. Big Mac. Laugh out loud. Katy Perry's an astronaut. So many damn penalties, says Milosh. Yeah, lots of penalties. We can't get away from the penalties. Yeah, did they ever actually post all the penalties? Oh, yeah. Did they ever? Florida pressing for another one. So Petrovic, 5 minutes for fighting, 2 minutes for roughing. Curtis McKenzie, 2 minutes for roughing. Capabianco, 2 minutes for roughing. Wolanin, 2 minutes for roughing, 5 minutes for fighting for Ty Mueller. Victor Mancini, 2 minutes for roughing. Sammy Blade, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3 minors for Texas and 1, 2, 3 minors for Abbotsford. So they're probably going to play 5-on-5. I know, right? Shouldn't be too long before the Abbey game gets going here. We might be able to finish off this Edmonton second period before that happens, but we'll see what happens. Oh, Borowski with another save, smacking Ekblad on the booty. Vibe check on Shannon at Coach Rob Willie. I hope she's okay. I messaged her, did not hear back. She is still at work. Samu, yeah, 1,000. I'm gonna get some popcorn, boys. Firefoot and hire DeBoer. Yeah, can you imagine? The shortest contract ever for an NHL coach. He's on the couch, I think. Need a cooler under your desk. Yeah, I am literally on the couch, Ryan. Woo, says Jake the Pancake. Let's go, says Gary Wiseman. Ugh, I just smiled at Marchand's goals. Excuse me while I take a cold shower. Well, you don't necessarily have to take a cold shower, Suburban, because a cold shower would imply that you are actually aroused by the situation. So it's one thing to smile. Oh, Edmonton breaking in. Jamming at the net. Somehow the puck stays out of the net. Bobrovsky swimming. McDavid getting pounded in front by Ekholm. Ekholm. Oh, 2-on-1. The other way. Marchand shoots. Puck gets jarred free by Verhaeghe. Now he gets cross-checked by actual Ekholm. I don't think these guys like each other. Marchand scores. Yeah, so he got the goal before all of us, eh? Five hole! No way. How? Funk. How delayed is my stream? Oh my god. I'm watching live, but live cable is ahead. Yeah, I've got it on cable too. But I'm also on probably like a 20-second delay from me to you guys. So mine ain't. Do NHL coaches get severance? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they still pay you. If you get fired, you still get paid. It's a contract that they still have to pay you for. For the whole contract. Hooking Andre might have been fine, but he lost the team after his comments. Yep. Yeah, so Florida ends up on the power play here at the end of the second period. Looking to add to their lead. Perimeter play to start. Kachuk with a shot well wide of the net. I think that might have gone off the referee, actually. Puck to the middle, and Edmonton clear down the ice. And it looks like we're getting back into play in Abbotsford, so we're going to pause the Edmonton action. We're going to go back to the Abbey action as they line up at center ice for the third period. So we'll keep our eye on the Edmonton game, like I said, but we're going Abbey Canucks heavy as we are a Canucks channel. All right, Canucks win the opening faceoff of the third period of play. Yeah, so I think they have all these guys in the box now. There should be 3 guys in the box each, maybe even 4. Puck comes all the way in. Icing gets waved off for some reason, must have hit something. Sasson picks it up behind his own net. He plays it to the far side corner. Carlson battling with 2 Texas players. They play it back to the Canucks blue line, flipping into the near side corner. Hirose puts it into the half boards, flipped out to the far side. Jet Wu flips it in. Hellberg stops behind his own net, plays it into the corner. Pass up to center by Texas. They flip it into the Abbey zone. Breezewell there to try and come up with it. Blumel gets it free, but Abbey picks it up there. Baines skates out through center. Loses the puck for a second. Gets to the middle. Oh, and the puck goes right through the crease. Wow. Baines puts it up the boards. Kudryavtsev stops it, puts it back down, goes off of the boards and takes a funny bounce to the middle. So it ends up getting down low, and Texas works it all the way into the Abby zone. Blumel goes in after it. Waters chips it up the boards, though. Abby gets it out. Baines picks it up. You're going to have a 2-on-1. Coming in. Shoots. Saved by Hellberg on the 2-on-1. He kept it and shot it towards the net. Abbotsford puts it in low, and they'll start to change. 18 left to go in the period. Speaking of the timer, boom, it's back. 18-13 left to go. Oh, and then it just counts down a little bit. 18-11 now. Your little brother, he seems like your older brother. He is very wise. He's gone on many universal journeys. My brother's seen some shit. Was there a brawl at the end of the second? There was. Yeah, and then we ended up with this as the penalties. So Petrovic, the guy who came down from the Dallas Stars, got 7 minutes. Curtis McKenzie got 2 minutes. Capobianco got 2. Wallana got 2. Mueller got 5. Mancini got 2. Sammy Blay got 2. And Petrovic got... Oh, did they move that? Yeah, so they just moved that one down there. Back to the bar. Oh, looks like going to be a penalty against Texas now. Whoopsies. 2 minutes for tripping. So the Abbotsford Canucks are going to go to the power play here in the third period of play. All right, starting to skip again. Come on, internet. Why you got to be like that? We're about to go to the power play. People want to know what's going on. My goodness. We didn't get to see it, but there was a couple good chances by Carlson down low. Saves by Hellberg. Puck in the faceoff dot. Sasson. Carlson comes in and helps the win. Shot to the front of that. That goes wide. Baines picks it up there. He tries to put it back to the blue line. Ends up going off Rick Oven. Cameron Hughes coming in shorthanded. Goes to the middle. Shot. Saved by Shelovs. Now the Abbey Canucks skated out quickly. Well done. Abby moves in quickly. Baines right into the middle. Shoots. Scores! The Abbey Canucks, no doubt here. No premature celebration. Just a goal by the Abbotsford Canucks as Baines skates right into the slot and rips it past Hellberg. And that's a 1-1 tie on the power play by the Abbey Canucks. Sasson drops it for Baines, drives the net, and then Baines, just with all the time in the world, in between the 4 Texas Stars, nobody was getting in his way, and bam, in the back of the net, Abby scores to tie the game at 1 in the third period of play in Game 5. Center eye face off. Go, 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 go. Boom. Go, 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 go. Milosh says, go, Canucks, go. And Jay's like, Abby ties it. 1-1. Burroughs didn't deserve that. Haven't tried ayahuasca yet, swerving, but I definitely want to. Sunglasses. Woo, says Andrew. Let's fucking go, says Andrew. Go, 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 says Zach. Hodsy. Hoggy. No, Hoddy. Lodge. Hodgy. Hodgy. Abby scores. McKenzie into the middle. Puck too far ahead for Lynn to get to. Now a shot from the point. Gets blocked. Up to the half boards. Judar Kara flips it out to center. Goes all the way down the ice. That's going to be icing. That's not what we want. We want to celebrate, but we don't need to bake a cake. We're still playing hockey. Learn the rules, Jujar. Go, 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 go. And then Riley Fraser like, let's go. And then Andrew's like, just got home too. Woo. And then Swervener is like, Trevor Linden, go, go, go. 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 And then Jake something like, let's go. And then KJ Brazy's like, no premature ejaculations. What? And then Big Mac donates a gifted membership. And it's going out to brother BKL. Sports entertainment guy. Sports entertainment guy? Congratulations, brother sports entertainment guy. You got a free gifted membership, courtesy of Big Mac. And thank you very much, Big Mac, for that gifted membership. Straight to Dobby's college education. Oh, man. Abbotsford blocked a shot, but that one looked like it hurt a lot. Jet Wu in on the forecheck. Jet Wu's a forward back to the blue line. Shot. Carlson shoots it, and it tipped on net. And I think the goalie Hellberg made the save with his head. Abby controlling still. Played down low. Sasson tries to play it to himself behind the net. He now plays it to his teammate. Carlson plays it over for Sasson, who skates in the corner, plays it back to the blue line. Jet Wu walks the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. Ends up going just wide off a tip. Di Giuseppe tries to wrap around, ends up losing the puck. Texas gives the puck back, though. And a shot to the front of the net. Hellberg makes a save. Sasson throws it to the front. They're just throwing everything they can at the Hellberg right now. Carlson can't come up with it. Sasson grabs it. He skates up the far half boards. And we got Mancini back in the game now. Into the corner. Phil Di Giuseppe puts it down low. Carlson puts it in behind the net. Wolanin's there pinching in. Carlson loses the puck behind the net. Texas flips it out to center. Block there. But Abbotsford loses the puck to Texas. Strange is in the corner. Waters and Mancini are there. Shot to the front of the net off of a puck that came out of the corner. You know, Abby works the puck out. That's Nielsen skates through over the blue line. Cuts across into the top of the faceoff dot. Now he's got space. He goes around behind the net. Puts out front. Breathes on with a shot. That gets blocked. Oh, Chris, the Texas defenseman, got in the way of that one. Now pass comes down for Breezewell. Skating onto it is Nielsen. Nielsen puts it behind for Waters. Waters hits his man, chips to the corner. Cam Bites hits his man down. Puck comes out, though, all the way out to center. Intercepted there by Abby. Up to Nielsen, who skates it in again. Shot to the front of the net. Hellberg kicks to the corner. Puck comes out behind the net. Cam Bites puts it out in front. Nielsen couldn't get a stick on it. He was being tied up, and Hellberg dives onto the puck. And he'll cover it up for a whistle. 14:39 left to go. Oh my goodness, we're into the action. Big Mac donating a gifted membership. Bang! Big Hog says, go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Guys are ahead, laugh out loud. Edmonton is next. Let's go! No way I missed it. Darn it. Screw the Oilers. But LFG, let's fucking go! Swear jar, swear jar, swear jar. Neighbors, good now too, can drive himself around. Very cool, bro. He can drive himself around now. Abby with a bunch of chances already in this third period after also scoring up to 5 shots so far in this period. That power play gave them the momentum they needed. It's been all Abbotsford so far. Puck comes out of play in the corner of the Texas zone on the near side. So that faceoff will be to Hellberg's right. Oh, yeah, boys and girls. Scores Canucks goal. Score Canucks score, yeah. Go, 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 go. He's stuck in a wheelchair. Battery died. Swapped him out for him. That's cool, dude. That's very cool. Oh, Capobianco gives the puck away. Mueller into the... Takes a shot. Hellberg with a save. Wu puts it in down low. Now he skates in on the forecheck. Texas breaks out now. If they got some... Mueller coming back. Takes the puck away from Lynn. Lynn loses it. Mueller passes the puck across his zone. Abby skates it out. The Abby Canucks tie. Mueller does well to get back on the back check after Jet Wu pinched in and missed the puck. Covering for his man. Haji. Did we ever find out what happened with Perry in Chicago? No. Yes, got it. Haji. Hand pass by Abbotsford. The faceoff will be just outside their zone. Coach Robbie just heard from Shannon. She says hi and is feeling better now. That's good. Tell Shannon from everyone at Nothing Is Perfect that we're thinking about her and we're glad that she's feeling better. Haji. Ha, it's all good. Got it. We got there eventually. Russ is hooked on phonics. No, I haven't done that since grade 2. It didn't work for me, though. I tried. I literally was hooked on phonics. It didn't work for me. The advertisements are a lie. Gary Wiseman's still waiting for Perry X Bedard's mom video to like. Yeah, can you imagine? Be like Kim Kardashian and what's his face? Oh yeah, I should update this too. So the Oilers and the Panthers are in the second intermission, not the second period here. I pulled a sports net and left the scoreboard wrong. It's not my problem. It might have been the bong. Riley Fraser, I'm going for Edmonton because this might be McDavid's best shot at a cup and he deserves at least one. I mean, does he deserve at least one? Okay, the stream has died again, bro. This is ridiculous. This is not the first time Flow Hockey has had issues. So, like, it is what it is. Like, you can literally see. All right. They're lining up just outside the Abbotsford zone. 13:28 left to go. I had no popcorn. Sad face. No. Haha. I know. And one that is won by the Canucks was not the Millionaires. Yeah. I hate Corey Perry, says Daniel. I must say, I love Bobrovsky. Perry is the clown, says Hodzy. Hodgy. More than Skinner. Brove back mountain. Go Canucks go, says Samu. All right, the stream is dead again. Abbotsford flips it out of their zone. Now the stream's back up. Ridiculous, right? Come on, stream. What are we doing with our lives here? Okay, I'm going to check something here. Stream is totally dead, guys. Okay, it's working again for the moment. Jet Wu in his own zone. Over for Sasson. Abby puts it into the Texas zone. Texas picks it up behind their own net. They'll skate up to their own blue line. Being hounded there. DiGiuseppe doing the hounding. Hits his man. Texas manages to work it out, though. Out to center. They tip it into the Abby zone. In behind the net. McKenzie stops it there. He gets checked by Waters. Captain on captain violence. Cam bites into the middle. He flips it up to the blue line. Nielsen does well. Apparently not well enough to stay on side. Referee needs to learn the rules. Hellberg has come in and been on fire since going in last game for the Eagles. He's playing for the Stars, but you are correct. Milosh should be another penalty on Edmonton then. Remember Stefan Auger? Yeah, what a damn mistake that was having him as a ref for the Canucks. Power play! WTF is that complain every time they get touched. They do. Yeah, they do. I can't do that sunglass thing anymore. My wrists don't bend like that anymore. Woo! AKA he's sober. Abby dumps it in behind the Texas net. Baines puts it out to the blue line. Oh, and it skips past Mancini. So Wolanin gets back to collect it. He'll pass off the boards all the way up to the blue line, tipped in there. Mueller moves in on the forecheck. He jars the puck free, but Petrovic comes of it. He works it up the boards, but that bounces around. Abbotsford working hard to try and keep it in. Can't keep it in. Texas flips it in to the Abbey zone. Kudratsev picks it up there. He comes around his net, ends up losing it, but he gets poked to the side by Mueller. Texas decides to skate out to center, which was a bad play. And then they flip it back into the zone. Abbey works it up the blue line. Cam bites, works it out, gets to center. He gets taken down. Nielsen's there to help now too. He stops, puts it into the Texas zone. He hounds his man, takes him off the puck. Waters does. And then Nielsen comes in and throws a hit as the pass gets made. Cam bites coming back, and then Nielsen in. Looks to the middle. Pass across, and the Abbey player getting hauled down as he goes to the net. No call. Blumel skating, loses the puck for a second. He steps across. And the puck bounces over to Shilovs. Now Shilovs knocks the man down who's trying to harass him in front of the net. Abbey gets the puck all the way down. And now the whistle's... Did the whistle go? No, there was no whistle. What the heck? Thought I heard a whistle. 9:54 left to go in this third period. Abbey plays it up to their own blue line. Across their blue line, gets intercepted there by Texas, and they'll pound it back into the Abbey zone. Shilovs stops it behind his net, plays it to Wolanin on the near side. Mancini plays it up the far side boards. Pass out to center. Can't be handled cleanly there by Blais. But Blais, Caro takes a hit, but makes the play up to the blue line. Pass down low. Blais tried to tip it on net. And now Texas wants to have a chat with Blais as he took a little chop at Hellberg. But Hellberg will cover that puck up. And there'll be a whistle. And we'll have a face-off in the Texas zone with 9:26 left to go in the third period of play. 1-1 tie between Abbotsford and Texas in the third period of Game 5, with Abbotsford leading 3-1. Samu, did they score again or something? Or are y'all cheering again? I ran over Glad or something on my way home from work. You ran over Glad? Who's Glad? Got to be a good neighbor. Yes, Andrew, that is correct. I reacted late, says Big Hug. Glass. Needle. Tanner Glass. Membership. With a membership. How much is it? Membership is $4.99. Tanner Glass, holy. Haven't heard that name in so long. Well, hope not, Russ. Oh, $5. Yeah, it's $5. You'll probably get gifted one, Samu. No reason to purchase one. OT for yourself. Big Hog, you're my mod and you're telling people not to buy memberships? What the heck, bro? Why would you do that? Why would you tell people not to buy memberships, Big Hog? Yes, you may get a gifted one, but you can also buy one for yourself to support the channel. Happy B-Day, Shannon! Oh, it's Shannon's birthday? Is Shannon here? I don't think I've seen Shannon in chat yet. All right, there's just a minute and a half left to go in the intermission for the Oilers. Big Hog, it. McDavid sends dick pics. What? Who's Shannon? Oh, nice. I hope I get a gifted one. Aaron Volpatti. Back to the blue line. Wolanin with a shot to the front. Hellberg makes a save through a screen. Spin move. DiGiuseppe puts it right through the crease. No one there. Mancini flips it towards the front of the net. Wolanin activates from the blue line. Can't come out with it, but covering for him, DiGiuseppe chops it down the wall. Comes into the near side corner. Up to DiGiuseppe in the slot. Mancini picks up. He shot to the front of the net. Hellberg with another save. Rebound gets cleared out by Ristkovian. Now Texas trying to play it out to center. He does make the pass, and he break away, and he crashes in on Shilovs. And then the save by Shilovs on the breakaway. Crazy. Puck comes to the front of the net, and then McKenzie battling to the front of the net. He's getting hot under the collar. He really wants a piece of someone. Now Lynn's in the net too. And DiGiuseppe's grabbing onto him like, listen, you little dolt. I don't like your face, and I don't like the way you tie your skates. I saw you when you were my teammate. Now get the heck out of Shilov's crease. That's what I think Phil DiGiuseppe just said. Yeah, McKenzie driving in the net. Shilovs makes a save, and then McKenzie runs into... McKenzie's still going crazy in the corner. He's got lots to say to Carlson. Carlson's will walk with him or skate with him and listen to whatever he has to say. Gary Wiseman, I think they've been having issues all night. Audio went out a couple times as well earlier. Okay, so it's not just me. I mean, he could purchase himself a membo. Lee Sweat. Yeah, remember Lee Sweat? Swervin Irvin with all the old-timey Canucks. He is too good not to win a cup. Yeah, $40 for Flow Hockey, by the way. I know, right? And I hate saying that as much of a Canucks fan. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. McDavid's too good not to get a cup eventually. He is inevitable. Archie Baines yelling at the ref now. Looks like Baines is going to the box. Cameron Hughes has something to say to Baines. So it looks like Tex is going to the power play. Baines doesn't like the call. I know, so expensive. Yeah, I don't disagree, Riley. He's too good. He will win one eventually. McDavid is who we're talking about. Maybe I'm just Schadenfreude kind of fellow, but I love to see Oilers bungle not just another first rounder, but the best player of this generation. Yeah. Ritzkovian wins it back to the blue line. Blumel on the other side. He puts it down low. Ritzkovian and Blumel playing pass on the face-off circle. Ritzkovian down for Blumel. Back to the blue line. Capobianco plays across the blue line. Hughes shoots wide of the net. Puck almost bounces up front. Sheilov blocks that there. Back to the blue line on the far side. Down low to the far corner. Back to the blue line. They're playing catch. Capobianco walks to the middle of the blue line. Plays the Blumel on the near half boards. He looks across the ice. Back to the blue line for Capobianco. Now down to the near boards for Blumel. He shoots to the front of net. Misses. Goes wide. Comes to this half boards. Waters can't chip it out. Comes back down low. And Abby manages to clear it down the ice. Hallberg will stop it just above the trapezoid. 7:42 left to go in the third period. 1:08 left to go in the power play. Bill Sweat. He's like LeBron. You just knew he'd get done eventually. Oh, and then Texas comes in offside at the blue line. Whoops. Still rather it not happen. Yeah, me too, Milosh. Andrew Ebbett. Yep. Byron Bitts. And my brother's just like, yeah, fuck the Oilers. That's not my last name. That is, though. Face-off just outside the Abbey blue line after Texas came in offside. Cousin Vinny just can't cheer for the Oilers. Sorry, Canada. No problem, Cousin Vinny. You don't have to. They're not Canada's team. Looks like the Texas coach has just taken a timeout. Weird. 7:29 left to go in the third period. 57 seconds left to go on the power play. And the Texas bench has taken a timeout. Respect Cousin Vinny. Big Hog saluting up. Big Mac 133. I love how the playoffs are treating the Nothing channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone. This year has been absolutely amazing. Claps, star eyes, praise, hearts. Woo! Woo! All the hearts. There we go. Thank you, Big Mac. I appreciate you. Swervin. It is your last name, Andrew. You take it and like it. You're in good company here, Vinny. Don't worry. And Andrew's laughing and crying. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Swervin Irvin. All right. Face off. Sasson taking it outside his own blue line. He'll win it. DiGiuseppe will help. And then the Canucks will dump it down the ice with DiGiuseppe chopping it into the Texas zone. Samu, I will never root for the Oilers. I don't care who I'm rooting for in the Stanley Cup. I don't know. Wish someone could smash Darnell Nurse. Can't stand him. We got the better Nurse now, and then it's Andrew saluting back. Texas controlling down low. Bouncing puck. Couldn't get a good chance. Back to the blue line. Capobianco. Shot to the front of the net. Tipped in front. Sheilovs comes across, and then I think the Abbey player slid across. Mancini to block that one. Didn't even get a shot towards net. Shot wide by Blumel. Puck comes off the boards. Picked up. Another shot to the front of the net. Works a slap pass. Misses everyone. Comes off the boards. Comes back to the blue line. 9 seconds left to go on the power play. Texas moving well. Ritzkovian drags it to the front. He loses it. And then the guy slaps at Archer Sheilov's gloves multiple times after he'd cover it. The referees blow the play down eventually, and Ritzkovian gets, oh, Cole Lynn, what a surprise, getting driven to the ice for his troubles. What a little piece of shit he turned out to be. Cole Lynn, the little bitch. As long as it's not Sarah Nurse, we're good, Vinny. Yeah, laugh out loud. Ryan Gorner. Darnell Nurse spends his free time scavenging chewed gum from under public benches. I can see that. I believe that. So there's 1 second left to go on the power play. Come on, Abby, finish them off, says Ryan H. Sam Bennett will look good in a Canucks jersey, says cousin Vinny. Yeah. So the Oilers game is into the third period now, too. Abby wins the face-off. Penalty's over. Baines out of the box. Mueller skates in, drops it for Baines. Baines skates to the middle. Backhander goes wide off a stick. Baines picks it up, chops it back to the blue line. Jet Wu puts it down low, gets intercepted there by Texas. Baines fighting with his man. Oh, yeah, and then Klimovich actually works the puck free. Abby keeps it at the blue line. Now Petrovic picks it up, though. Huru into the Abbotsford zone. Now they have to wait, tag up. Taylor fires it back in. Abby Hirose picks it up in the near corner. He'll skate behind his own net, leaves it there for Wu. Wu plays it up for Jujhar Khaira. Jujhar Khaira, far side, misses the intended target. Shouldn't be enough for icing. They weren't even trying to skate back for that. The ref needs to learn the rules. Can we get a copy of the rule book for the ref out here? Insane. That should have not been an icing call. BS! I say, learn the rules! Gross, laugh out loud. You need a Skittles flag to smash Darnell Nurse. Laugh out loud. Yes, Vinny, I like you already. Bobby in the house. People's First Yukon. What's up, Bobby? Hey, guys. My bad. Sorry, Russell. No, all good, all good. Really hog, Elmod. Carlson and Mancini make the team. When I start my new job, I'll hook some gifted subs. No, you guys don't have to gift subs. It's all good. I appreciate any support you guys give, but you don't have to. Rugby game on the boards right in front of the benches. Got 3 Canucks there and 3 Texas Stars. 5:30 left to go in the period. 27 shots for Abbotsford, 22 for Texas. 1-1 is the score. Game 5. Just trying to save him some money. Yeah, agreed with the line change. Mancini and Carlson. Or on Gordy's last goal. Wasn't that like almost 50 years ago? Yeah. Gordie Howe's last goal. It's got to be 50 years ago, right? Di Giuseppe throws a reverse hit. Mancini plays it out of his zone, out to center, tipped in. Abbotsford forechecking, can't come up with the puck. Texas loses it at center. Kudratsev tips it up to the zone. Goes into the bench, though, and that'll be a face-off just outside the... Oh, it'll probably be at center ice. Milosh, I agree, Vinny. I'd have a hard time not punching nurses in the face. Who gives me a member? Yo, mama, what? Snap! Refs in the AHL actually suck. Samu, laugh out loud. William Golfs. McDavid, I don't think will end up an Oiler. I think he signed somewhere else. Thoughts? William Golfs. Everyone's saying he goes back to Ontario, his home and native. Do you think he signs in Toronto? Does Toronto get McDavid? Something tells me McDavid retires as an Edmonton Oiler, but the Canucks fan in me wants him to get the hell out of my division. Send him out east. Whatever team, we only play twice a year. Anyone in the east, that's where I want him to go. So my opinion is, my actual thoughts are he will retire as an Edmonton Oiler. Him and Draisaitl both will. But my Canucks heart tells me that I want him to get signed in Toronto or something like that. Hey, says Samu. Andrew says this. I mean, it's possible, but I think he's an Oiler for life. Yeah. Refs in the WNBA suck. Absolute garbage calls, says Big Mac. Perry got ragdolled. Old Turtle Man. Yeah. Deaf hilarious. Ryan Gorner. I can't wait for this year's edition of McDavid crying after losing the cup. Oh my goodness. Yeah. 14 minutes left to go in their third period in Edmonton. Here in Abbotsford versus Texas, there's 4-4-4 left to go. Third period. Abbotsford pressuring. Carlson plays it down low, comes in behind the net. Sasson plays it over to DiGiuseppe in the near corner. DiGiuseppe plays it behind the net, up the boards. Kudratsev flips it back down in behind the Texas net. Sasson plays it off the back of the net, skates onto it. He looks to the middle, pass to the middle, right through the crease. Kudratsev comes down from the point, plays it back to the point. Puck just dribbles out. Breezewell couldn't keep it in. And then Blumel kicks the puck free, but gets too far ahead of him. And DiGiuseppe closes the gap. Oh my goodness. The puck bounces to the front of the net, ends up bouncing wide off of a Canuck on a pass to the middle. 4 minutes left to go in the third period. Capobianco working down into the corner on the near side. Cuts out front. Gets taken away there by Linus Karlsson, and he'll gingerly flip it out to center ice. And Texas will pick it up there. Abby gets a change. They flip it in. Gets broken up, and then they get it back again, and they'll flip it into the far side corner. Lannon chips it up the boards. Abby chips it off the boards and out. Oh, Baines can't come up with it. Klimovich tries to play it over to Baines, can't come up with it. Now the Canucks take it. Lannon skates outside of his zone. This is chaos. It's just back and forth right now in the neutral zone. Now Caro, pass all the way up to the Abby blue line. Flipping it towards Shelovs. Shelovs is just going to glove it. McKenzie drives the net. Mueller clears him out. Lannon grabs McKenzie. McKenzie trying to get in Shelov's face. Shelov's not even in the net anymore. He doesn't care. Samu, laugh out loud. I hope that happens, says Samu. If Abby wins, are they champions? Yes or no? So if they win this, they win the Western Conference, and then they will play for the Calder Cup after that. They'll be the Western Conference champions, and then they will play for the Calder Cup, which is the overall league championship. I think McDavid is a great player, but I don't know. I can't stand the Oilers. Laugh out loud, says William Golfs. McDavid not going to have any tears left. He cried them all last season. William Golfs. I mean, I don't blame him. Losing something like that is hard. Yep. I would cry too. I cried when the Canucks won the cup. I wasn't even on the team. Ritzkovian wins the draw, but he cheated. So they're going to toss him out of the draw, I think. Apparently not, though. They should not have Ritzkovian taking the draw, but I guess they're letting him anyways. Ritzkovian wins it to the boards. Petrovic dumps it down low, gets past the Texas player there. Waters skates onto it behind his own net. He plays it up the boards to DiGiuseppe. DiGiuseppe off the glass and out to center. Sasson skates onto it. Brings it into the Texas zone. Stop just inside the blue line. Texas picks it up there and they'll skate out. 2:50 left to go in the third period here of game 5. Jewu chips it out, but his stick breaks. Petrovic loses the puck. He plays it in the slot. Shot. Oh, gets blocked. Wu got his stick from the bench. Now Abbotsford works it out to center. They'll start to change. Sasson. Oh no, Carlson in there. Chasing that puck. Texas goes in offside. And then, who is that? Number 40 for Texas just shoves Carlson. Strong just shoves Carlson after the whistle, trying to get a rise out of him. The rest are like, what the hell's wrong with you, Stranges? Swerve and I could see it, honestly. Come on, boys, get a goal, says Samu. Jake the Pancake. Everything this ref says is bullshit. Thank you. Gah, hope you're not. Swerve and Irvin, no cup for the Leafs like ever, says Rome. Welcome, Rome. Nice to see you, buddy. 2:23 left to go in the third period of game 5 here between Abbotsford and Texas. I hear ginger tears can sell a lot of money. Yep. I smell OT, says Riley Fraser. Gary Wiseman, you must have huge nostrils. Shot from the point, goes over the net. Well, Lannon picks it up on the point. He gets checked, but he gets back in time. Plays it back to the Texas blue line. Kara at center, gives it to Blade. Blade put it in the middle. Speed, Smith, dekes in. Scoots. Oh, what a save by Hellberg. He managed to sprawl out and make a save as Smith took it to the forehand and couldn't get past the pad. Couldn't get any height on it. Puck comes back to the blue line. Mancini in the middle. He shoots it. That one goes wide. Chipped to the net by Will Lannon. Abby comes up with a rebound. Back to the blue line. Mancini skates down to the half boards, passes down low for Kara. Kara takes it behind the net, passes that near half boards for Blay. Blay puts it in front, tipped on net by Kara, goes over the net. Now Blay up to the blue line. Mancini with a shot. That goes off of a block. Didn't even get it to the front of the net. Sammy Blay slamming his stick in anger. Puck goes out of play. 1:32 left to go. A flurry of action in the Texas zone, and Hellberg making a good save on a Nate Smith breakaway. Sprawling out. Sammy Blay with a couple great plays on this. Jujhar Khaira with a good tip in front, but tipped it high and wide. But Sammy Blay with a couple good passes and a couple, blocked in front there. Number 4 for the Texas Stars getting in front of that Mancini shot. Hellberg getting ready in his net. Legitimate question. Why do the Canucks have fans? Okay, we won the faceoff. Jet Wu, one-timer, tipped over the glass. Legitimate question. Why do Canucks fans have such animosity, vindictive tendencies towards the Oilers? Is there a thing that happened? Or is it just built up thing? It's just a built up thing, Big Mac. Oh, yeah. Magnus Hellberg sprawling out. It's built up. Years and years of hate. A ginger soul is priceless. Or does everyone have their own thing against them? Everyone's got a different reason to hate the Oilers and the Flames. Rivalry Mac. Gingers have souls? Question mark, says Gary Wiseman. Abby wins another draw in the Texas zone. Carlson skates in behind the net. Oh, loses the puck though. Texas flips to the line, kept in there. Waters shot to the front of the net. That gets blocked by Texas. They'll play it up to their blue line, skate through center. 70 seconds left to go. Up the half boards in the Canucks zone, chip behind the Canucks net. The Canucks had a miscommunication there. Nobody went to the puck. Now Jet Wu plays it up the half boards, back to the blue line. Petrovic throws it towards the net. That gets tipped wide. Shelovs makes a tip with his blocker. And the puck goes out of play. 52 seconds left to go in the third period. Faceoff will be in the Canucks zone to Shelov's right. Okay, says Rome. Yep, says Samu. Exactly that. Divisional rival. Yep. Learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules. There's many reasons, Mac. They're so rare that's why they're priceless. Yeah, gingers apparently don't have souls. This is what we hear. My mom's a ginger. I'm part ginger. Do I have a soul? Plus, did you watch the series last year? Abby wins another draw. Mueller gets dumped after he wins the draw. Abby flips it out to center. Picked up by Texas there. Texas pass up to the Abby blue line. They lose it there. Breezewell plays it back out. Baines tries to get the puck. Can't get it. Now Texas flips it back into the Abby zone. Breezewell stops in the corner. Has the puck played away from him. Puck to the middle. Petrovic picks it up. He shot to the front of the net. And Shelovs makes a save through a crowd. Gloves it. Couple Texas Stars there. But we got more Abby Canucks in front to clear the front of the net. 21 seconds left to go in the third period of play. That's true, says Samu. Just the obligatory smack talk. Yep. Milosh being this way forever nonetheless. Yeah, Swerve and Irvin. It starts with the shit kicking Gretzky gave the Canucks in the 80s. Yep. That's where it started. Is that what they call you, smackhead, Rome? A smackhead? Daniel, so much fun, this Abby team. Pure energy. Be sweet to close it out this eve. Yeah, it would be. Did you time yourself? Yes or no? This is the timer for the Abby game. Shame the game isn't in van tonight. Abby, I mean, yeah. Jet Wu flips it up the boards. Goes off of... Jet Wu puts it into the Texas bench. 15 seconds left to go. But since Jet Wu was in his own zone, he flipped it into the bench. Puck will be face off in the Abby zone. $15 seconds left to go here. Shots are now 29-24. Jet Wu behind his own net. Puts it up the boards. He just had to be out to center. Max Sasson shot to the front of the net. End up going wide of the net. Texas chips it up the boards. Shot to the front of the net. And one last save there from Hellberg. And then Sasson getting into it with Taylor. Trey Taylor and Sasson wrapped up in the corner. Bunch of players gather. D Giuseppe trying to get in there. Oh, end of regulation. Another overtime game. Oh my goodness, people. We got 9 minutes left to go in the third period for the Oilers versus the Panthers, so we'll skip over to that. And remember, the overtime intermissions for the AHL are super short. So we'll skip back over to the Edmonton game now and watch the last 9 minutes of that. And then during the first intermission, or the first commercial break of the Edmonton game, I'll show you guys the Abby goal because I haven't showed that to you yet. Right now, we're going to watch the Oilers versus the Panthers in the Stanley Cup Final. Overtime. Overtime! Here's an idea. Abby Canucks make the Calder Final. They host the games at the Rogers Arena. Nah. I know, I thought about that too, Swervin. But no. It just got to be an Abby. Abby needs the games there. They need to build a love from the fan base in Abby. Because they haven't been able to do that yet. They don't get great numbers, but they've been doing really well. Oh, and then Corey Perry in front. Couldn't finish. He had the puck in the slot, but he fanned on the shot. Ryan H., to be fair, I don't like Edmonton and Calgary equally, but want to see the cup back in Canada. Bouchard and Tkachuk getting into it. Wallman getting cross-checked by Tkachuk. Tkachuk just chewing on his damn mouth guard. Mac is such a hippie, laugh out loud. We know Aqua loves money. He does. They most certainly would not. Not for me. My thoughts as well, Ryan. McDavid in Toronto would suck. I hate the Leafs. I know, right? Support your country is a powerful thing, Big Hog. Edmonton doesn't represent my country. Bennett gets slashed by Bouchard. Cries. Ow! And then he slashes Bouchard back. Bouchard goes down. Does Aqua own Abby also? Or is it just Vancouver? No, he owns Abby as well. Aqua is Aquilini, the Abbotsford owner. Aquaman! Yeah, I just like Calgary nearly the same, says Milosh. Yeah, says Samu. KJ Brazy, Aqua doesn't own Abby. No, he does. Yeah, he bought them. I think they would, though. I am hopeless. A hopeless romantic. Ha ha ha! Aquilini family is very wealthy. Yep. That's good to hear then. They're jealous of our weather and our women. Yeah, this is true. Did you guys hear Draisaitl talking about the Vancouver series last year? About how draining it was? It was such a hard series for them to play in. Edmonton gets the puck into the Florida zone. 7:03 left to go in the third period there. The Canucks own Abby, so yeah, he kind of does. Canucks Sports and Entertainment owns Abby. They pay the wages contracts. Who's that? Who owns that? Canucks Sports and Entertainment? Aquaman. He has a shotgun barrel nostril. Just big ones. Both? NHL. Both. Big Mac. NHL. I'd be here for Abby. I live in Abby, so Samu does not want the game in Vancouver. Verhage getting dumped. Bouchard dumps it in. 6:19 left to go in the third period. Me too, says Andrew. Andrew and Samu sitting in a tree. Watching Abby Canucks hockey. J Bogov, nothing is perfect. Which Canucks team would you cry over winning the cup? NHL or Baby Canucks? Winning the cup? I would cry. I would probably cry if the Vancouver Canucks won the cup. I'm going to be honest with you people. I cry at commercials. So if the Canucks won the cup, I probably would cry. Happy for Abby. Hey, Samu. Is it just me and Andrew who lives in Abbey? I used to live in Abbey. Samu, I'm a graduate of Yale Secondary. I lived in Abbotsford from 1992 to like 2008 or something like that. Florida takes control in the Edmonton zone, working the puck around the perimeter. Pass down low. Shot to the front of the net. Behind the Oilers net. Oilers looking a little bit passive right now. They pass it to Florida. They move into the zone. Tkachuk puts it in down low. And the Messier trade equals hate. Who's Messier? Daniel, who's Messier? Look at Russ is from Abbey, but is in Surrey now. Yeah. Ah. And as a ginger, I eat souls. What? Russ is from Abbey. I used to be. I lived in Abbey for many, many years. I went to Margaret Stennerson Elementary, and then I went to Yale Secondary. No, Calgary. Yeah, I was born in Calgary. Icing. The Florida Panthers have iced the puck. How do they even know what ice is? Do they have ice in Florida? Oh, yeah, I guess they put it in their drinks. Learn the rules, Florida. I was born in Calgary, moved to Lethbridge, moved to Abbotsford. Oh, wait, I remember now. Same school as the Bacon Brothers. Yep. You from Van, Gary? Gary is living in Hong Kong right now. Watching all the way from Hong Kong. Calvin 99 Charlie, what's funny is my ex's name is Abby. Laugh out loud. On the ensuing draw, Edmonton wins it. Klinberg walks to the blue line. Puts it back to the blue line. Flip to the net. Comes right out front. Oh my goodness. Bobrovsky with a couple saves there. And then an Edmonton player down into the crease. Kane. Taking a minute to get up. Looks like he's trying to draw a call. Now he's getting back up all of a sudden. Samu, laugh out loud. Laughing and crying. Big Hog Hockey. I like Abbotsford more than Abby. Not going to lie, Calvin. Fuck the Bacon Brothers, says KJ. Yep. In Hong Kong now, Samu. But spent most of my life in Vancouver selling poison, says KJ Brazy. Yeah, they were selling poison the back in the day. Swear jar. Okay, we're in a commercial break, laughing and crying. So I will quickly show you guys the Abbey goal. We did not see that yet. Oh, Archer Shilov's got an assist on the Abbey goal. Let's see if we can pick that up on the replay here. Okay, here we go. Oh, because, yeah, Shilov's made a save to start this. Okay, hang on. All right, here's the goal. Shilov's with the save. And then Sasson just takes it all the way down the ice, drops it for Baines, and then Baines dekes, shoots and scores. So yeah, Shilov's with a save. Sasson picks it up and then drops it for Baines. Baines cuts to the middle and just drives it into the net past the glove of Hellberg. Beauty goal. Yeah, Shilov's with a save, and then there it is, Sasson picking up. Back to the bar. Let's bring it up here, yeah. So Archer Shilov's with his first point of the playoffs. If he hasn't done already enough for the Canucks, getting an assist on the goal. And that's actually Archie Baines' first goal of the playoffs, too. So first goal of the playoffs for Archie Baines has tied up this game to send it to overtime in the third period on the power play. So both goals tonight coming on the power play. Pretty crazy, right? Back to the bar. McDavid being hounded. 4:09 left to go in the Florida versus Edmonton third period. Florida trying to come up with the puck in their own zone. Edmonton picks it up there. Puts it back to the blue line. Shot to the front of the net. Goes off the people in front. Florida skates out. Reinhardt out of Forsling. Forsling puts it in down low. Verhaeghe skates in on it. But Edmonton picks it up, flips it all the way out to center. Corey Perry skating onto the puck. 3:39 left to go in the third. Oh no, let's do it. 3:33 left to go in the third period. That's old, laugh out loud. Oh damn, says Samu. I'm from Whitehorse, Yukon, and when is the next Abby game? Next game for Abby? We don't know yet. We have to wait until the end of this one to decide. Once this game is over, I'll let you know. Braveheart in the chat. Oh my gosh. We've got Braveheart in chat. While I'm firstly a Canuck fan, I'm not too proud to cheer for another Canadian team. Go Abby Canucks. Go Edmonton Oilers. All right, Braveheart. Fair enough. We got some people cheering for Edmonton. We got some people cheering for Florida. So thank you for being here. Either way, Braveheart, I'm a big fan of your work. Freedom! Pretty good. I'd say that was pretty good. Samu, ... Yuck. Oilers. I almost threw up. Haji. OT. Yup. Samu. We got a big goal to tie it up. OT, says Zach. Braveheart. Get over yourself, buddy. Here we go, boys. OT. Be right back. KJ Brazy, who needs to get over themselves? The fuck, says KJ Brazy. Samu, says Braveheart. I go to 4+ Abby games a year, says Andrew. I've been to a couple Abby games. No icing there. Waved off. Forsling throws it all the way out. Now that's going to be icing. Forsling throwing it all the way down the ice. Florida once again icing the puck. Baking cakes. They're trying to celebrate their damn non-victory already. We're playing hockey, not baking cakes. Learn the rules. I don't have the time to drive to Abby for games, says KJ. Nuck edits. I know I should cheer for the Oilers for Canada, but my Canucks fan body doesn't allow it. Me too, Nuck edits. I work mad early. Ah, yes. So if you're up early, you can't be out in Abbotsford. It's like an hour drive probably for you. How many days are in a year? 365. Haji. I'd rather Toronto win the cup than the Oilers. Ooh, wow. That is saying something. Oilers controlling their own zone, or in Florida zone. Shot goes off a shin pad and wide. Oh, Edmonton now pulling the goalie. Skinner to the bench, 6-on-5. 2:21 left to go. Jake the Pancake, Braveheart. You may take our lives, but you will never take our freedom. Was it the Vancouver women draining Draisaitl? No. Nah, he wouldn't be able to get a Vancouver woman if he tried anyways. Samu! All right, boys, I have to go. I have to miss overtime. Sad. All right, Samu, thanks for being here either way, brother. It's been fun having you. Hey, Dobby, come here. Come here. Hey, everyone, it's Dobby. Isn't he cute? He was just having a little puppy nap. But now he's here to say hi to everyone. Aren't you, Dumberton? Such a sweet, nice boy. Yeah, Edmonton, empty net. Controlling, 6-on-5. In the zone. Draisaitl walks the blue line. Into the middle. Good stick there by Florida. Tipping the puck down the ice. Oh, yes. Oh, he's so sweet and cute. Isn't he so sweet and cute? Oh, yes, my boy. Oh, you love me, don't you? Oh, look at this puppy yawn. Look at him. Hachiko. Hachiko, look at him. Look at him, Hachiko. Tell me he's not cute. Tell me. Huh? Okay, one more kiss. Thank you. Back to your nap. All right. Skinner's going back in the net. For the moment. Timeout taken. Dun, dun, dun. Dry must have been at the Roxy, eh? Until next time, Samu. Yeah, see you later, Samu. Thanks for being here, brother. Andrew. Take care, Samu. I grew up in Abbey, live in Chilliwack now, so rather than the finals in Abbey, yeah. So you and our regular co-host, Dustin Boydell, both live in Chilliwack. Haji? Almost time for Din Dins, Shrimp Diane, or Porto Chicken, says Chris M. What's up, Chris M? Long time no see, buddy. How you been? I'll take a Shrimp Diane, please, Chris. One of my old chefs here, guys, Chris M, asking me if I want the Shrimp Diane or the Porto. Nice to see you, buddy. Long time no see. Hey, Hachiko, says Bobby. Haji. I graduated from Robert Bateman in 2007. Okay, so you're a couple of years younger than me. I was a 2002 from Yale. I almost went to Bateman, though. 10:50 Toronto time. Ryan H, I graduated from Yale in 88. Okay, so you're just a couple years before me. So Ryan H graduated from Yale, a fellow Yalean. But it sounds like we're about to get into overtime for the Abbey game, so we're going to flip back over to that and leave the Oilers to their own demise. We'll see what happens. All right, they haven't quite started. So just for the moment, we'll go back. A minute left to go in the Oilers game. They're controlling 6-on-5. 1 minute left to go. Pass across the zone. Shot was delayed. And Draisaitl gets a shot off. Bobrovsky makes a save. And then I think Florida puts it out of the play. All right, they're lining up at center. We're switching back over to the Abbey game. Everyone keep your eye on the Oilers game. See what happens here. Can they tie it up? 56 seconds left to go for Oilers. Who the fuck is Messier, says KJ Brazy. Yeah. I think remember, what's that? Will and Grace, I think was the show that she was in. My son, Hachiko. How was school? Says Big Mac. Learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules, learn the rules. Everyone's learning the rules. Jake the Pancake. Russ has betrayed his homeland by siding with their mortal enemy. Is Florida my mortal enemy? Did Thomas Swift sec? Did Thomas Swift sec? Sounds like there's a bit of delay because oh yeah, it looks like the Texas goalie was getting his skates worked on. Yeah, we're at 20-minute overtime now, guys, between Abbotsford and Texas. Big Mac, no dessert until you finish your okay, son. Gary Wiseman. Abby went to OT specifically to get Hachiko to see Mancini play. All right, Texas wins the draw. They flip it into the Abbey zone. In the corner, Abby plays it up the boards. Carlson picks it up there. He skates out over the blue line. 3 of them. Carlson into the zone. Half boards far across the ice. Puck gets tipped there so it doesn't get to its intended target. Texas flips it all the way down the ice. That's going to bounce off the board, so it's not going to be enough for icing. Mancini stops up. Passes over for Will Lannon. Will Lannon gets checked there. Stranges tries to drop it, but Will Lannon intercepts that. Now Abby skates over their own blue line. Phil DiGiuseppe gets to center and flips the puck into the corner. Comes up the half boards. Mueller tries to get it down low. Carlson's still there. He's in the corner. Mueller tries to come out of the corner with it. He gets checked. Now it goes back into the corner. Texas finally comes up with it, and they'll skate it out, flip it out to center. Hirose flips it back out to center. Canucks come back in. Baines puts it into the corner. Mueller skates onto it. He throws a hit. Baines stops it for a moment, but it gets past him eventually. Abby intercepts the puck. Mueller puts it over for Klimovich. Klimovich stops in the corner, looks back to the blue line. Kept in by Breezewell. Good chance to keep it in there. Oh, and then tipped on net by Klimovich on a beautiful slap pass from Breezewell. Goes just wide. Puck comes to the front of the net. Texas, frantic in their own zone, managed to clear it all the way down the ice. No icing, though, so Shilov comes out and plays it. Kudratsev with a pass to the far blue line. In Samuel Blais, pass to those Jujhar Khaira and a one-timer. I don't think Jujhar Khaira got all of it, but Hellberg comes across and makes the save. They brought the ice from the Oilers, all the Oilers players, childhood rinks, and added them to Edmonton ice. I did hear that. Hack Flow Hockey Hachiko. I'm not seeing Hachiko's comments at all. What's the deal with that? Was Hachiko here just for a second and then left again? Get him off the screen. Yeah, he must have. Coach Rob Lilly. Sea loves. Nice goal, says Andrew. 101 in chat. What's up, dogs? Don't forget to like the video. Thank you very much, Big Mac. Texas wins the face-off. Plays the puck behind their own net, out to their blue line. They'll get to center and dump it in. Shelovs comes out to stop it. He leaves it there for Mancini, who rings around the boards. Tipped out to center, intercepted there by Texas. They'll flip it back in. Shelovs can't stop it there. Bounces weird out to the half boards on the far side. Oh, my whole stream just crashed. Texas scores, but I can't even see it. The whole stream just crashed. Flow hockey. And Florida also got scored on. So Edmonton scored. And Abbotsford got scored on because, and I can't see it though, because the whole thing's crashed. So unfortunately, that means that there will be a game 6. Thanks, Flow Hockey, for shitting the bed. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, that's too bad. That's too bad that the stream crapped out like it at the very end, but it looks like the Texas Stars have won the game. I can't tell you how it happened because the whole stream crashed on me right there. But the captain, Curtis McKenzie, extending the series to 6. And the Texas Stars skate off the ice with smiles on their faces. Hate to see that. Linus passed to Klimovich. I think it was Mueller who scored. Like and sub and subscribe, you scrubs. Coach Rob Willie. Fuck the Oilers. Oh, what's going on here, guys? Chat's doing weird things again. Because Big Mac donated $2 for the goal for the swear jar. I think everything just crashed. I think everything on my computer is crashing right now. But I can confirm that. Oh, there it is. Okay, now it's what the heck is going on here? Okay, there's the $2 dono. Fuck yeah, but I missed it. Swear jar. And then Big Mac saying 1 gifted membership going out, and that's going out to Daniel Lazek. Daniel Lazek getting the free gifted membership courtesy of Big Mac. Thank you very much, Big Mac, for the donation. F the Oilers. F Texas. 4-4. Boo. Thomas Hronik. Big Mac with the dono hype. Big Mac hype. Let's go Oilers. Blah, says Rome. Riley, boo. Fuck the Coilers, says Thomas. Boo. God damn it, Flow Hockey. It literally crapped the bed right when the thing was happening. Way to ruin the end of the stream. All right, so that is a final score. 2-1. Texas takes it in overtime. And the Oilers and the Panthers are going into their overtime as well. Okay. There it is. End of regulation. No, says Thomas. Let's go Oilers. Oh no, Texas scored. Screw the Oilers. Chico is here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah, let's go Oilers. There will be a game 6. Perry just scored for the Oilers to send it to overtime. That's unfortunate for the Abby Canucks. I'm gonna have to watch the highlights. I pay $40 for Flow Hockey for a month, and I couldn't even watch the last goal of the game because the whole stream crapped out. So yeah, Abby ties it up in the 3rd period and then ends up losing in overtime. So there will be a game 6. So that means we will be live for game 6. That sucks, guys. That sucks. I'm going to pull up the schedule here now for you. Yeah, the Abby website's not even up to date. The internet's crapping the bed, guys. Look at this. They haven't even updated the score. Did they take it back? No, unofficial final. Yeah. So we will be live then on Sunday. It's a 6 p.m. game this time. So we'll be live at 5:40 on Sunday for game 6 of this series. This one will be in Abbotsford. So Andrew, Samu, if you guys want, you are going to be able to go to the game. Thomas showing up and gifting a membership as well. Thank you very much, Thomas. I appreciate that. Donating straight to Dobby's college education fund. Thomas, I appreciate you, my dude. And Thomas's donation went out to Dark Charge 87, watching from the shadows. Congratulations. Dark Charge 87 getting the free gifter membership. Your kid's not old enough to send on a McDonald's run, KJ, says Calvin99 Charlie. Or Gary Wiseman. Skytrain of him. Screw the Oilers. Wow. Line changes, putting some squares in the chat. Unfortunately not, Gary. Laugh out loud, not yet. Don't know hype Thomas. And then Big Mac says, this is fucking hockey. You can't deny. 1,027 for breaking 1K, Rusty. Thank you very much, Thomas. That's very cool. Subs, Rusty. Thank you for all you guys in here. Thank you very much, my dude. I appreciate that. And then Big Mac with another dono, $2 dono. Sunday. I'm off work on Sunday. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You're gonna try and take Dustin's job, eh? Maybe I should Uber Eats a Big Mac from McDonald's. Braveheart, let's win at home, boys. Go Abby, says Braveheart. Those are good words of encouragement. Gary Wiseman, bruh, that's like $20 for a Big Mac. I know, right? Boo, Texas is the line change. Calvin99 Charlie, I blame Russ for not leveling 1v1ing me, trying to blame the disadvantage on me having no Wi-Fi when I could have just used my data. Would have been perfectly fine. Read my last message. Yeah, that's the one, right? It's all my fault. I didn't 1v1 him. I should have just 1v1 him. Dobby, 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 Dobby. Dobby. Good boy. Oh, wow. Get him off the screen, says Ichigo. Haji. My dog Louie just found out today to have to get one eye removed. He's got glaucoma bad in one eye. He's 11 and he has diabetic for a year. The diabetes destroyed his eye. I'm sorry to hear that, my dude. That sucks. Poor guy. Poor guy. Big hog. So what we need to do is kidnap Hachiko and make Dobby lick him and stuff and force him to like him. Sorry to hear that, Haji. About that. I hope everything goes well with it. Yeah. Tonight is chicken Slovaki with orzo and calamari. Says Big Mac. My old lady is at bingo, says KJ. Fend for myself night. Yeah, my wife's at work, so I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with my life. What a save by Bobby off Leon. Going to another overtime. Damn. Jake the Pancake. No, you betrayed Calgary by joining the Canucks. I know. My dad literally tried to make me a Flames fan, but it didn't work. I didn't want to. Didn't want to be a Flames fan. I wanted to be a Canucks fan because my cousins are from BC and they're older and cooler than me. And so I wanted to be like them. So I became a Canucks fan even before I got to BC. And then I got here in the 94 Cup run and the rest is depressing history, you know? Depressing history. That's all right though. Thomas Swift Elementary. I went there before Bateman. Yep, Step Bros in the West End Institution. But I live closer to Olympia than on Denman. Damn it, Oilers scored. Damn, Perry. Let's fucking go, says KJ Brazy. Corey Perry, clutch goal. Coach Rubley, goal. God, I hate Perry. Boo, says Jake the Pancake. Brother BKL Contreras. Shout out to anyone who dropped down that gifted membership. I want to say thank you. You're very welcome, brother. Wrong team, Bobby. Ryan H. I was at Swift first year it opened. Now I feel old. Laugh out loud. Thomas Swift. Russ is being very Hachiko-phobic right now. Chico dropped like one message, then pieced. Poop. Oilers going to overtime. Yep. Skytrain Elfin. Canucks will get it done at home. Book it, says Skytrain Elfin. I hope so. Dinner time. Swerve Irvin saluting. Good night, everyone. Enjoy Swervin. Save us a bite. Stop this one big hog. Let's go, Oilers. Yeah. Soup gang. Russ didn't want to the smoke didn't want the smoke to practice. Laugh out loud. Night swerving, says Big Mac. There is an idea, KJ. Got any Campbells in the cupboard? Yeah, do some soup for dinner. Let's go fuck Oilers. Thomas, I need Dobby time. I'm sorry about your doggo, man. My dogs are out with my in-laws. Oh, I see. My turn. Fuck the Panthers. Oilers are winning this shit. Perry curse. Not gonna enjoy doing my recap later. I know. I do. Stocked up on Campbell's chunky chicken soup. Canada. Fuck the Oilers over here. Last game, Abby versus Texas went to double OT. Florida Oilers went to single OT. Now it's reversed tonight. Aliens are no cap. Welcome back, aliens. Going to game 6 with the boys. Very cool, alien. That's awesome. You get to go hang out at the game. I mean, we're not happy they're playing there, but we're happy that they are, and you get to go. And then in Prick Fetty We Trust shows up and is like, go, Oil, go. Howdy, y'all. All right, kids. We've been live for 3 hours and 37 minutes. So we're going to call it there. No, that's a little strange. We're going to call it there. We're going to leave the OT to be watched by you guys. But I wanted to thank everyone for being here tonight. Let's have a quick look here at the donos for the evening as well. So Jay donated $1 to start. No reason. Big Mac donated $1 because he swore. KJ Brazy Squared became a member, saying 2K subs next. Big Mac donated 2 gifted memberships, then donated another $1 for swearing, and then donated another gifted membership. And then Major Dallas shows up and donates $2 for 1,000 subs. And then Big Mac donates another $2 for 2 different swears. And then Big Mac donates another gifted membership. And then Big Mac donates, fuck yeah, but I missed it. And then donates another gifted membership, Big Mac. And then Thomas says, Thomas also donates a gifted membership, which I appreciate very much. And then Big Mac donating $2 saying, this is fucking hockey you can't deny. The line change. Thoughts on the Canucks potentially taking advantage of the Stars cap situation, Russell? Yeah, I mean, Jason Robinson might look really good in a Canucks uniform, right? Could be. Sick alien, you should do a live stream on the channel. I bet the Panthers are down 1-0 at 170 is fine. Was so close to betting on Abby. No OT. Lame Russ. Laugh out loud. Big Mac's like, what? Not covering the OT of the playoffs? Gary Wiseman salute. Good night, Russ. KJ Brazy, don't forget to feed Dobby. I won't. Dobby, says in Prick Fetty We Trust. Yeah, guys, I got to run because I got to go grab Crystal. We'll do the poll question finishing as well. So the poll question here, which member of the Abbey Canucks will make the Vancouver Canucks next year? Mancini with 47%, Carlson with 24%, Lecker Mackey with 24%, and Mueller only getting 3% of the vote. 102 votes there, so that's a lot. Later, Russ, next time I'll be ready. Devil. And then Gary Ryan says, get enough donations tonight to buy yourself a 6-inch from Subway. Yep, I sure did. Thomas says Dobby Trevor Linden. Cool. All right, kids. I'm going to take off now. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. It's been an absolute blast. Unfortunately, Abby did end up losing, but we will be live again. Like I said, we're going to be live on Sunday, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So remember that to join us. Hopefully, we'll have Dusty back as well. And let's see what happens. Game 6 back in Abbotsford, Texas versus the Abbey Canucks. Texas Stars, Abbey Canucks. Game 6 Sunday. But until then, remember that my name is Russell Holiday. This is Nothing is Perfect, and make sure that you make good choices.